Hey. So changes. I need to create like some sort of little picture.
It starts in 1 minute 25 seconds.
Does it?
Yeah.
It says live now, so I don't know. Live control room.
I'm going to watch the adverts. You can get your 3p.
Oh yes, I'm gonna be rich. Tell me what advert it is.
It's Shooting Star by Economics Kia.
I want to clear
It's like the latest advert in the world as well. But the sky has become hazier and the stars have disappeared.
You got one viewer.
Is that me?
Yeah, good point. Wow. Right, so theoretically, where's my right, so that's the Google Hangout chat, isn't it? So I've also got right, so I want to bring up the chat for YouTube, don't I?
Yeah, I got it here.
Where?
I've labeled it for you. I said this is the chat. There we go.
You're like way ahead of me. Right, opening new window. This is chat. Hi, chat. Oh, look at me! I got a crown. I'm like legit. So I'm just
clicking back and forth. I saw the live stream then.
Did I? Okay, highlights, slates, broadcast.
At the beginning of the live stream now, when you record it, it's going to have you starting up.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you flip the Google Hands, it's back and forth.
Hey, we've got our first viewer. Does it record my screen?
Yeah, it's recording everything you do. When you switch back and forth, it switches to me to you. Was it?
I'm confused.
You're confused. Everybody's.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you'll talk and you'll go big on the. Yeah, okay, cool. But I mean, like,
it is seriously delayed though, because I'm looking at it live now, and it's like 10 minutes behind what we just did.
It's fine. It always is. So stop watching it live.
It's weird. It's like seeing my past instantly.
Now I need to find out where the link is to put on Twitter.
That'll be on the YouTube thing. Share.
Have you got it?
I'm doing it now.
Cool.
It's organized live stream live.
Oh, duplicates first. Wait. Hello. I do. Just getting set up and I'm just sorting. Finding the link. There we go. There we go. Share.
Hey, James in the house.
Live. Right, there we go. Do this. Tweet. Oh, I got 7 people. Crap. More people I've ever had in my life. Wow. Hello, good afternoon. Should have started a print, really, shouldn't I?
Should have done, since you like supposed to be doing 3D prints and stuff. General idea.
Yeah. It's fine. I need to put my fan housing out anyway on my CMTNC. It was literally just ramming into the print for like the whole thing. So. Hello everyone. How are you? Spannerhands has literally only just subscribed to me. Oh, cute. Wow.
I don't watch much YouTube on the Spannerhands thing. I thought I'd better subscribe to you. Like, you know, whatever.
Yeah, a little bit. So what's I been up to while I charge my phone?
Just check on chat.
So the plan for this stream is a Q&A. So any technical printer related questions all go to Richard, because I don't know anything about that. And then I'm there. If you want to ask stuff about painting and making things look pretty, that's me. So. Oh, this is nice. So you're subscribed to my through your other account. Did you get a notification to say I'm live?
Well, I'm just subscribed now.
No, I mean you're subscribed through your other account, aren't you?
Oh yeah, it's on the page for subscriptions.
I was reading yesterday about YouTube about how you have to click that bell kind of thing just to get notifications and stuff.
You got to subscribe twice now.
Yeah, you got to subscribe and then click the bell, otherwise you won't get anything.
Which is like makes absolutely no sense. Like, why have you got You've linked a video to a PlayStation advert.
But really? Shut up, man.
That's amazing.
That's terrible. So that means, so basically, instead of watching, oh, for fuck's sake. So what I've done is I've gone onto the one you've done, and it's brought up the advert. And instead of using my YouTube, it's actually just
Apparently, what's happening.
Currently laid up with a bad back. Also, I get to watch. Hey, yeah, at least you're not on a night shift again. Right, let's try again, shall we? Let's try and share this. Tweet. So people probably just go into it, clicking on it. It's like, why am I watching anything?
If I click my link, it actually goes to your thing.
Yeah, no, because you've waited until the advert's passed before you clicked share. I tried to do it early without having to watch the 30 seconds.
I see. You've actually done the advert. That's good.
Yeah, so that's fun. All right, let's try again. Yeah, sorry to hear about your back, dude.
Yeah, that sucks, man. I recommend
there is a silver lining. You get to just literally lie in bed and watch us. So.
Oh yeah, it's not all that bad, then, is it?
I got my hair through my sub feed. Oh, cool. Okay, so you are getting notified then.
Woohoo! Technology works sometimes.
Yeah, YouTube. Right. Here we go. Let's try that again. Technical. Maybe kind of like a pinned post on your chat. Or can you? See, I'm terrible at this stuff. So Richard, why aren't you printing anything?
Because I printed everything I needed to get printed today already. Like
You've been printed the entire thing of this.
Can you imagine even trying to do that?
That'd be an awesome shot.
Yeah.
If you printed this thing of it, it's just like you open like a massive warehouse door and it's just one of everything.
It's true. They had that weird spam bot thing going around the thing of this remixing stuff, didn't they? Oh. Not a spam bot, but somebody did like a
Yeah, Richard. When are we going to see videos from Richard?
From me?
Mm.
This is one now. This is me on video.
Make the most of it.
Yep, this is it. The one and only time. Even didn't shave and everything.
I honestly, James, I keep telling him to start a channel, get printers, tell them everything they did wrong with it, and fix them up. He won't.
My favourite chosen subject, whinging at everything. I've lost the chat window now. Can you break the chat window out?
I've got it in a separate window, yeah.
Mm. There must be a button somewhere.
Hello. Oh, look, we're getting all the people in today.
Ooh. Ah, pop out chat. There we go. Look at that. That's amazing.
Can you tell that we've done this before and we're like proper legit and we're like pros at this?
Totally professional, all times, every day.
I used to be sat in the corner with a camera and just like talking to myself.
But it's no different from any time, is it really?
It's the most social I've ever been in my life.
So James, have you actually cut off the X carriage off the printer bot yet and tried my mod?
That's the only problem now. We're going to have to wait 10 minutes till I answer.
Yeah, there's a time delay, lag.
Wonder if there'll ever be a day when you're like instant.
Well, it probably it's got to do all the encoding, isn't it? That's the trouble. That's the delay. The Google server has to do something in between.
Right. Oh, I'm going to find something on Thingiverse.
Go on the internet. Let's find something to moan about. Go on.
So I'll send you all my videos and I'll just like rip into them.
No, I can't do that.
Tell me what I did wrong. It's the only problem I find with Thingiverse now. Like in the beginning, before I got a printer, I was like, everything on this is amazing. And now I'll scroll through like the explore part and the most popular part, and I can never find anything I genuinely want to like load up and print. Even if I just want to print something quick and just crap kind of thing. Not yet. Got to make a video explaining why I'm doing it, and the other design doesn't fit.
Oh, he's going to video him doing it. What if he needs a? He's got me on Facebook, so if he gets stuck, he can message me.
See, that's the problem when you do YouTube. Like, there's so much stuff I want to do, and I'm thinking I can't do it because I got to video it, and then I haven't got time to actually set up and video it and stuff, so nothing gets done.
It's no excuse.
Like building that printer there took about.
What you're doing wrong is you're having too much sleep. You said you need to put more 3D printing into your day.
Yeah, right. I'd give any guy too much sleep.
That's what Joel does, and he just doesn't sleep. He lives off Red Bull.
Yeah. But that's the problem. This wall like in front of me is my daughter's bedroom wall. Mm-hmm. So when it's kind of like 1 in the morning, and if I was doing a live stream or if I was talking to the camera, she'd be wide awake. So can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. So I'm gonna have to soundproof this room. I freaking love this thing. There's a competition they're running on Twitter to give one away, like the best photograph of it. So I'm hoping that my photograph wins, and I get 2 of them.
That's your coffee cup, isn't it?
There's my coffee cup. It's cool. I just like the fact that you can make coffee in it as well as drink coffee from it. Mm-hmm. I don't have to decant. Decanting takes time. I just love when random people add you on Facebook.
It's random.
Video not switching.
What, when I speak?
Yeah. Yeah, like if I talk now, yeah, I'm not getting any switch over. It's just you. It's just you.
Just me.
It's just you.
Everybody's getting me. That's amazing.
Well, if it was the other way around, that'd be alright, but like it was switching in the beginning.
What have you done? You've touched something, haven't you?
I haven't touched anything. YouTube hates me. Just sub. Didn't know this channel. Oh, thank you. Right, explain this to me then. If you're new and you didn't get a kind of a notification, how did you find this? Just curious. Because that's quite interesting. If he didn't know about my channel and he's joined the live stream, I want to know if it was like you on Twitter or me on Twitter or... Oh, yeah, dude, I live for breaking things. My day is breaking... What?
You can still not switch back.
No, it's just you.
You just got me now.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if I like move my mouth, you can lip sync or something. Would that work?
I retweeted. I just shared on Twitter. Twitter post from 3D. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Awesome. Subscribers for the win. 716. Nice. When we get to 1 million, I'll give away something.
Get to 1 million giveaways.
My 500 subscriber giveaway done so well. I love it.
I want to see why it isn't switching there on your side.
I don't know. Strange, isn't it? But I don't want to... There's no point in stopping the broadcast and starting again just for the sake of...
No, but can't you click on things at the bottom where it's got your picture and stuff?
Yeah, like, I can see me now, but, like, talk. Or not. Hello?
Still here. Now it's switched back to you.
What, really?
Yeah. In, like, maximum potato mode.
Yay. Awesome. Who's the guy with the phones guy? Where can I find the channel? He's not. He hasn't got a YouTube channel. His name is Spannerhands. He's on Twitter and this stuff. Introduce yourself, sir.
Introduce myself.
Yeah.
I am Spannerhands.
The
one and only Spannerhands.
You basically. Is that accurate description or?
What's that? I'm a Spannerhands.
You just make stuff and complain at stuff and...
Yeah, I'm a professional complainer and whinger. I'll whinge at everything. And I do some 3D printing and some design in between whinging about stuff.
At least I know that after this is finished, I'm not going to upload... I'm like not going to put it live in public, like the video up to YouTube. This is a test. Even Evan is the guy with the glasses. That is, we both got in my chat. Yeah.
Well, what I'm working on at the moment, I'm trying to design 3 different 3D printers at the same time, which is proving difficult.
And a rotocast.
My mind. And just printing lots of things for customers off 3D hubs and other customers that want printing done, basically. I just do what I'm told. That's the best way to explain it.
Oh.
I've got all these printers.
Yeah, first question.
I don't have time to print anything for myself.
Top 3 printers brand and top 3 filament manufacturers. Right. My top 3. See, I can't really say that about printers because, like, I've only got a few. Like, I love my Wanhao. Wanhao is like for the price and the amount you can do to it to get into like a decent printer for a starter kind of printer. You mean like that Wanhao was cheaper than my first Da Vinci, which is a pile of crap. So I'll go Wanhao. I don't really know about my top 3 though. I want a Sigma just because it looks so nice. As for Filament, Voltivo I really like. And they sponsor my channel, which is awesome. Filamentive or Filament. Which one is it? Filamentum?
What's that? It's Filament. Filamentum.
Filamentum. Right, Filamentum.
So Filamentium is
that one.
Well, stuff that I supply as well. But you got Filamentive is the recycled one, isn't it?
Right. Okay. Yeah, Filamentum. One I've been using recently. And for the price, it blew my mind. Like, I really wasn't expecting the quality for, like, the cost. So I was quite pleased with that. What about your top 3 printers and filaments then, dude?
Well, me? Trouble is, though, it depends what the top 3 printers are for, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends what you're looking at.
I'd really like to have like £1 million like laser sintering machine, but I haven't got one. But that would be like my top one printer.
Yeah, especially if you're like a tinkerer, you want something that's cheap that you can do up. You'll go to like lower end. So it all depends.
But well, I got the P-Strife Mark IIs, which these work. They're great. I got some old Printerbot simple. Well, I had a simple metal, but I got the metal pluses, and now they're all modified. They work really well. But if I was to buy another printer, I'd look into getting like a Cubicon, maybe.
People have asked, will we see a return in general, by the way, return to printer modifications instead of all these out-of-the-box first impression infomercials? Yeah, definitely. I personally, I've got a load of all the mods ready for my one how to go, and I've got bearings and dampers coming from Enviro Engineering. They send me them. I'm going to get just tons of stuff. I'm going to be modding like crap, so that's fun. Richard does a hell of a lot of modding himself. He's upgraded all his kind of printers there and stuff, so he needs to make videos on them. But yeah, I don't like kind of the people that will just continuously do the same thing, like pull a printer out of the box. This is the printer. Here it is. Here's like a generic print I did with it. That's the video's done. I like to put a bit more effort into my video, but obviously each to their own. But yeah, I just prefer to kind of do a little things a bit different. I suppose it puts you out above the others if you're not doing like the same as everyone else as well. Richard.
He's still stuck on me the whole time. Everybody's looking at my beautiful face constantly.
I don't know why it's not changing. Quite annoying. But yeah, in terms of kind of like the way I do my videos and stuff, I've mentioned before, like when I built this printer here, a lot of people will just set up a camera in one kind of position and just basically time lapse 8 hours of them building it or something, which I never really like. I'll skip through it, and I want people to not skip through my videos really. I want them to kind of watch them whole, so I kind of keep them at a decent kind of time. And then for this printer I built, I would change in every shot. So I like set up the shot, do a screw, do whatever I needed to, and then change the shot. So that's something I would want to watch, and that's how I like to run my channel really. Need a bigger space, which has cool place. Yeah, his space is massive. Like, I'm jealous. He also runs a business from there as well. So it's not all fun and games and play, is it, Richard?
Yeah, that's life, mate. It's all fun and games.
I wish.
Until you have to pay your taxes.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. What's your guy's BG? What's a BG? Backgrounds. Right, yeah, what's your background? Like education. Education background or work background?
Oh god. Went to school, went to college, did engineering.
I did a learn.
Did a learn. Like did loads of crap jobs, many crap jobs.
Well, engineering was your kind of like what you wanted to do when you were.
Yeah, but the thing is, like when you get all trained up and stuff, and you want to do engineering, and you find out there's like no jobs in engineering, or you can't, there's rubbish jobs, and there's like loads of random jobs for quite a few years. Even drove a bus for a bit, and then started my own business, and then that sort of merged with another family business, and I started designing toys and stuff then for like quite a few years. So getting them all made out in China.
So if we do a 3D printing road trip, you're the man to drive the bus?
Yeah, basically. I've still got my license and stuff. Like,
nice.
I actually still drive a big bus.
As for me, I failed school miserably. I went to college and did fine art. I was in uni for a year that I was doing computer games design, that I didn't really enjoy it. So I got a few jobs in graphic design, that kind of stuff, and now I'm self-employed model maker. So I'm basically resin casting, mold making, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's enjoyable until you get the clients that you don't like. But that's the fun part about being self-employed. You can tell them no. It's not like a boss is making you do something. You can just say, Not accepting it. Hello. Happening, Simone. Oh, we're getting them all now. 9 viewers.
Simone!
I wonder, because I haven't got a direction.
Broken the switch and it still doesn't switch. You have to fix that.
Where did it? I know that switches to my head in. But I don't want to cancel the whole thing and start again. Just
isn't there like a setting somewhere?
Oh, I haven't changed any settings.
Have you? If you minimize the window or something, does it need to be like...
Hang on. 2 seconds. Control room. Eject any bad actors.
Am I acting bad?
Okay, right. Give us a second.
Yeah, definitely go into the TCT this year. Well, I went last year.
Yeah.
I'm going to go again this
I'm so going in. And Richard's going to drive me. Right, is that better?
It's still on me, I think.
No, it's switching to me now I talk.
Yeah, I think it did then.
Yeah, so if I'm talking now, I'm on screen. Nice, okay, right.
It's working.
Right, where are you guys streaming from? We're both in South Wales, which is about 20 minutes from me. I did computer games design in Newport University. I only went for a year, and then I was like, yeah, I can teach myself this. So I left. Oh, God. Wow. Right. Okay, I fixed it. Yay, we fixed it.
Yay, Evan fixed it.
We tried vac forming. Yeah, I made a little baby vac former for a client just because she does wax melts and stuff. So she wanted these little wax melts. I made a little vacuum former running from my shop vac, little frame, and it worked. It did what I was meant to. I've never done actual large vac forming, but that's the plan. New studio, bigger space, vac former, awesome stuff. Just starting. I have no printer yet, but I will have in the future. Starting to learn how to use 3D software. I have dental CAD knowledge. Yeah, Kat, I have had a look through your stuff on Twitter, and you make some really cool stuff. I've always wanted to kind of do wax casting for dental stuff. Yeah, grab a printer whenever you can, and just. I kind of wish I knew more kind of 3D modeling before I got a printer, because then I wouldn't have had such an amount of downtime where I wasn't using it. I think if I could make stuff and print my own stuff straight off, it'd be a lot. I don't know. I think I'd be enjoying it right now. Right, so it's all switching, which is cool. I plan to do TCT. New campus. It was the new campus in Newport. Yeah, really, really nice campus, but it's Newport. So. I'm glad it's switching now, though. Like if Richard, say something.
I refuse to speak right now.
Yes. Nice. I don't know what I did. I can't tell you how I fixed it. Someone asked me, like, come on, Evan, tell me. I would have no idea. I clicked a few buttons. Yeah, 2012, I was there. Yeah, so you would have been graduating as I was on my first year. Cool. Ooh, Joey printer. Nice. See, that's the next thing I want to go into. I want to build a forge, a little one for the garden, and just cast pewter and cast all this kind of stuff. Yeah, Josh in chat was in my student accommodation. So. It seems that there are almost no delay in all your streams. How do you do that? Really? No delay? How does that work? There's got to be a delay. I'm on like a crappy connection as well. What's the video like? What's Richard doing?
Hiding. No one can see me.
You can't really talk. Right. Should probably put this on Facebook, shouldn't I? Say I love 3D printing. I'll write this down right away. I love 3D printing. Oh. That failed. What is in store? It's a bit grainy when it swaps, but then it clears pretty quick. Oh god, it's flying in now. Right, what is in store for the future project? Oh, I've got loads. I've got a massive project I'm going to be working on soon that's I can't really speak it about, but it involves like 10 or 20 kilograms of filament and printers and robots and lights and Arduinos and yeah. Have you seen Polymaker's Polycast Filament? Is that the one? I've seen a Poly Smooth. I don't think I've Polycast. I've seen the Poly Smoother and the Polymaker Filament that you can like have like the box. Don't ask me how it works, Richard. I explain.
Polycast.
No, the Poly Smooth thing where they got like the chamber and like squirts like alcohol or whatever on it.
Oh, the Poly Smooth. Yeah, that's they've just got a modified plastic, haven't they? That's obviously susceptible to a solvent, which in that case is going to be alcohol.
One thing though,
it'd be interesting what the longevity of that is, though. That's one thing. I got some here to test. I should really get onto that.
One thing I don't get though is like, are they going to sell the filament? Like, do they sell it on its own? Can you just pick it up like any other filament, or do you have to?
You can just buy the Poly Smooth. Yes, you don't actually need their machine.
Right. So like theoretically, you could just make your own way cheaper version and use their special filament.
I haven't really looked. I saw it at the TCT, but it's just basically it's a bit of a too small a build chamber for my like. You know, the volume of it's quite small, but you've got it's just basically a nebulizer that just takes IPA, isopropyl alcohol, and vaporizes it. So it's not.
That's what I'm thinking. You mean if you don't buy the machine,
you could in theory make your own box and stuff, but it's got to be careful like naked flames and like passing yourself, I suppose.
That's why Evan should do it, because Evan's like
Evan
will blow himself up and
a grand experiment and sacrifice himself for the good of 3D kind.
Yeah, I'm like Dexter's laboratory kind of thing. Just blow myself up and I'll just be like, oh, cool.
Sounds like a really good plan.
Where did I buy the shelf in the background? Big Doug? That's the UK. It's just a metal shelf.
You're not switching again. You broke it.
Oh, come on.
What do you do?
Right. So if it's like when I click two things, it just right. I'm not switching again.
Yeah, I've had a go at using wax filaments with the 3D printing, and it's interesting. I did quite a lot of work for a customer that wanted to do lost glass casting, and tried loads of different options with that. But in the end, ended up using Filamentium crystal clear PLA, because when they do the casting of that, when they put the 3D printed part into the plaster of Paris, whatever they use, that actually burns out cleaner, and it comes out of all the little gaps inside. The wax filaments, when you get it hot, it's very hard to get all the wax back out of the mold if it's a complicated shape, so it's a bit hard to work with. But you probably could have really good success with certain models.
Yeah, I want to do that soon. Burn the shit out of everything.
Pyrotechnic maniacs will set fire to everything. That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. I bought an incinerator the other day to like garden waste and stuff, and it's so much fun.
You're supposed to recycle, mate. It's the future.
Yeah, I would recycle if like they would pick up more than like 3 cardboard boxes. I work from home, and I also get a hell of a lot of deliveries, and I have a shed full of cardboard boxes, and they'll pick up like 3 at a time. So I'm like, ozone layer, bye bye. Yeah. Sorry, the polisher. I want one. I really badly want one.
Well, one of those vibrating polishers.
No, God, no, the Poly Smooth polisher thingy.
Oh, the Poly Smooth.
Yeah, I want one. Like
stuff. I think it's only like 120mm circle or something, isn't it?
Do you know how much they were, like cost wise? Because I remember glancing on Kickstarter, I think, oh, that's me, and then I looked at it, I was like, yeah, I'd rather sand it.
Because when I first saw that, they did like a pack of buy and 10. I thought that'd be cool for doing all the 3D printing with the hubs. They're like a good price net. When I saw the build size, it's like half the stuff I print wouldn't fit in it. So
15 centimeter. New Celro box. I didn't know they had a new one. Let me have a look. I've been busy for the past few days. I'm a bit out of touch. Oh, come on, Twitter.
Evan, and you've still broken the switch in.
I know. I backed it. Ooh. James Gowan. I want one. Right, so why can't I share your screen? No. I don't want to share my screen. Cameraman. New guests. It did work. It did work for like a little while.
I think it's dropping the windows. Do you have the window open or something?
I don't know. Close that. Close Thingiverse. Da-da-da-dum.
Have you got my video window open, basically?
I've got the Google Hangouts window on my right, which is just me and you. And then I've got the chat on my left, and that's it.
Weird.
But it worked, because I messed around with it. Like, I touched a few things.
No, it's Sparky Face 5.
Off the bed. All right, yeah, thank you for joining. I'll chat to you soon. Don't forget to like the stream. Yeah. Give her a thumbs up.
Oh, it switched again then. See?
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
No, because I'm talking now. I'm not switching. Am I? I don't even know. I love how reliable these things are. Right, you talk. Go on.
This is a test.
No.
It switched then to me. Now, does it go back to you? This is the exciting part now. Yes, it's working now.
Is it?
Don't touch anything.
Right, okay. So maybe when... All right, okay.
Just put your hands, sit on your hands, and don't touch your computer. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not going to... Right, okay. Right. What was I looking at? The new Cell Robot. Have you seen the new Cell Robots? Richard?
I'm looking now.
No. New dual material.
Didn't they already have dual heads, didn't they? Oh, they got a support material now, because that's going to be all the rage now, isn't it? Everybody's got to print the support.
Yeah, explain this to me. I saw a thing about the Ultimaker support, and it was like $98 for a £1 spool, I think it was.
It's a good deal.
Is it?
No.
I was going to say, like, I'd rather a bit of cleanup.
Is that what they charge you for it? Is that, what's it? Is,
I'm sure I saw it. I don't think it was a kilogram. I'm sure it was a £1 spool for $98. I'm thinking, like, that's going to cut. Like, obviously, you're saving yourself time and cleanup and stuff, but Jesus.
I mean, it doesn't have any time because it takes 6 times longer to print it. So.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I'd pay a bit more to not have to sit there for 20 minutes or 20 hours sanding it. But PVA is 350-gram spool. What kind of prices are they? Was that $98 for 350 grams? Is that? I don't even know my conversion rate. Is that a pound?
Materials.
Right, so it's 0.7 pound. What's the most expensive filament you know?
Gold.
38 quid for 350-gram spool. That's steep. Am I switching still? Because I'm not getting anything my end, but plus VAT. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you're switching.
Right. See, I wouldn't pay that, like, at all. You guys anything with dual extrusion, Richard? Again?
I haven't seen it in person yet, or even played with it, but the PVA filaments, they're a nightmare to deal with because PVA obviously dissolves in water. So the second you open the spool, it's absorbing all the moisture in the environment. So
yeah, you come back, you're like, oh, there's my PVA spool, and it's just like a blob on the counter.
So I've used it before. I tried doing support prints like that when I had still on, but the Printerbot Metal Plus had dual head originally, but it just kept colliding and hitting stuff. It's an absolute nightmare. So Ultimaker 3's right in a way. You do have to sort of move the heads out of the way a bit more to solve all the problems.
Okay, well, you can use a different brand, so that's cool. I suppose it's not like just reprint in ABS and PLA and drop me in bath acetone. Yeah, like I understand the benefit where you don't have to have like that kind of tolerance gap, and you've got you can have it literally butt up against each other, smooth as could be, kind of thing, and then just melt it all away. But it's just like me personally, due to like the amount I sand and I finish up prints, you mean like it wouldn't benefit me. And it depends what you're using it for as well. Like you don't want to print something off Thingiverse and add a PVA kind of support melted off just for the sake of like, here's my pretty looking print. This cost me 3 times as much as it should have.
Because what I don't get is like you got HIPS as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Which dissolves in lemon salt, which doesn't like absorb moisture. So I don't understand why they didn't use something like that.
You need to test some Atlas support from Form Futura in my Atlas. In my Omega 3. See, I've never really looked into this kind of stuff. I mean, I suppose if you've got it, then because you're lucky and you won that printer. Well, you worked hard for it, but still, nice printer. So I always see like Ultimaker as like the Apple of the 3D printing world.
They do make beautiful printers.
They're gorgeous looking, and like they're a little bit more than they should be, and they're like nice to use, simple to use. They've been like all worked out kind of thing. So they're literally like an iPhone or a MacBook kind of thing. Which, yeah, I've never actually used an Ultimaker. So.
Mind you, saying that, looking at their website now, they've actually got a MacBook Pro next to an Ultimaker.
See what I mean?
Yeah, they're making the statement.
Because I've seen people like ask, like, do you reckon Apple will ever make them and stuff? And I know they've got patents for 3D printers, and those are like the multicolor, I don't know, RGB kind of CMYK printers or whatever. But yeah, they're already out. Ultimaker can make the Apple printers. Just test Flex and PVA on the Ultimaker 3, and it works so well. Please share your results when you do.
Yeah, I'm more interested in dual printing, actually using mixed materials. So you print with like, a PLA and a flexible material to make a more functional final part. Yeah,
but then obviously if you've got kind of different, you were talking about the same extruder or the same like.
No, I could say with Ultimator 3, rather than just using printing support, actually printing 2 different types of materials to get the benefit of both. So.
But then if you've got kind of different bed temperatures for each, that's what
no, there's things that match up though. There's not like the Filamentium Semiflex, for example, is the same temp as the ABS, so you could print ABS and Semiflex. But on the Ultimaker 3, you can set the temperature difference because there's 2 different nozzles. So.
Yeah. I've set my Ultimaker 3 next to my MP Select Mini, $3,000 next to my $300 printer.
David and Goliath next to each other.
How worrying it would be, like, if your MP Select are like, you print the same thing, you're like it's kind of better than the Ultimaker, you'd be a bit kind of. Try Polymax Polyflex, works very well. See, I need to kind of. I've only recently just started kind of printing with PETG or PETG, so I need to expand a bit. Like I've got some flexible filament from Voltivo, but it is literally like this flexible filament then is like just noodles. So I did try and put it in to my Wanhao and nothing happened. So
now that does seem a little bit like spaghetti.
It's mad. Like there's flexible filaments I've seen, and then there's like, look at it. It's like it's terrible. Like it's not terrible. Like
how stretchy is it though?
Hang on. Right. I don't know. Like pretty friggin' stretchy.
Yeah, that'll be hard to print with that one.
It's like elastic. Like I want to print stuff with it. I can't get a printer to feed it. And bearing in mind, like I have 3 printers and 2 of them are Bowden setups, so like no chance. You can print a little mod for the.
With that stuff though, the secret is just to print really slow and don't dare use retraction. Just keep printing slow.
Oh no, I couldn't even get it to extrude. Like
I wouldn't even come out with it.
No. So
yeah, that's generally bad news when that happens.
Plus the Wanhao's got like a messed up like gear. There's a big gap near the drive gear. So when it pushes down, if it doesn't get right in that little nozzle, it just fall out the side.
Oh no, that's a feature.
That's a plus. Yeah. See, a flex extruder, I almost bought it. It's like 120 quid, I think. And I almost bought it. And then apparently people are having a problem printing PLA with it. And it looks beautiful, but I'm thinking if I'm not going to be printing flex enough to like let it affect my PLA printing or my PETG printing. So
I just love my Titan extruders.
Let me look. Oh, it's so pretty. I like it. But there is a little part you can print for the one how to apparently to help it put less pressure on for printing flex. So might have to print that and give it a go. Need to close the gap and print real slow. Yeah, I didn't give her enough time. Like I haven't got that much of a need for flexible printing more than over novelty kind of thing. So one day I'll find something. And I'm just like, I need to print flex.
Why are you printing flexible materials when horrible customers make me?
But it all depends on the Shore rating anyway. Like I couldn't tell you what rating this is, but like, I mean, I work with rubber and silicon on a daily basis, so I know kind of like how like tough things are. And not many people kind of mention how hard or how soft the flexible materials are. Make a noob. I'm gonna have to ask him. Big question: Delta versus Cartesian.
That's more like a religious question, isn't it? With 3D print, how many ask?
Yeah, but if you're printing like round things, then Delta all the way. The only reason I bought that
use a Delta printer. That's basically how it works, isn't it?
Like I bought that one to build because it was like a laugh and it was fun, and I haven't taken it on since I bought it because it needs fixing. I just like the way they look. Like over Cartesian, just like forward and backwards, and I just love watching a Delta work. And I bought that one because it was the absolute bargain of the year, and it works great. It's a nice printer. But yeah, I was so close to buying a Prusa. So close.
I think Delta printers are probably a bit better when they go to very large build sizes, I think. Because they sort of eliminate a lot of the issues you get with flex and stuff with Cartesian designs.
Best bargain ever. Oh yeah, dude, best bargain ever. I'm so chuffed. I even emailed the guy back and said, like, have you got any more? Sell me all your other broken printers. If you like nice, you should go for a Scara printer. What's that?
You've broken the switching again, Evan.
I know why. There we go. Is it better? Am I fixed? Does it work again?
Don't know yet.
I think it's when I click on you to see you, it sticks at you. So I need to click on me.
Don't click on me then, isn't it? I know you like love me and stuff, but don't click on me.
Yeah, but it's not swapping for me anymore. So like it's like I'm talking to myself. It's like I'm doing a YouTube video. Oh wow. Scar video. What is that? Robotic the robotic arm. I did see that on Kickstarter. But I don't know. You'll have its uses, but I'm sure you could build your own. I'm sure it's like crazy amount of money as well. So I looked back in it, and then it was like, I'm sure it's like $1,000 or something. I was just like, yeah, no.
Well, the problem is
like
you do robotic movements, aren't they, to actually make a 3D printer?
Yeah, but then it's got interchangeable heads.
Accuracy.
So you can do whatever the hell you want with it. Which would be kind of cool. Yeah.
How you get the accuracy with that, you see, because they're not, it's not. So when people got robot arms doing with like an extruder on the end of it, trying to do 3D printing, they don't have the quality of the print because you can't control them that fine enough to like 0.1 millimeters, you know. Well, 0.1, but like, you know, 1,000. It's really hard, the robot. And there's a lot more mass goes on as well for its movement, so it's a bit.
Yeah, it'd probably be better for like larger format kind of stuff. You mean, but if you're trying to print something that's like 1 inch wide and it's got like crazy detail, you're kind of best hot end.
If I love the Ubius, no, I don't like that at all. Ubius hot ends. Can't even say them properly. I hate them that much now. is when you've gone through 12, you sort of get bored of them.
12?
Yeah. Well, I've done a lot of printing on my metal presses because they're literally running my hub for the first part. So, but they probably do about, I don't know, 400-500 hours, and they just jam completely. Then they just keep jamming continuously.
Should get one of those XYZ Da Vinci's. They sound good.
They're amazing. Best prints you can buy.
Do you want?
The best hot end is an E3D V6, like game over, end of discussion.
Yeah, I agree.
I've spent so many hours for those now. It's just insane. Don't get a jam. The secret is with hot ends, it's not the hot end that causes most of the jams. It's crap filament, stuff in the filament itself. So inside the plastic filament, there's like bits of debris from the machinery or mechanisms. And imagine like at the factory, they make the filament, there's like a bag full of raw material, and it's just literally sucking that up and turning it into a filament. If they haven't got like metal detectors and stuff on the line, you get all bits of crap basically in the filament, which can cause a jam. But the most important part of the hot end is the heat break. It's got to be super smooth and shiny. And the E3D V6 has very smooth and shiny heat breaks internally, so that's why they work well.
Nice to come across your channel. See you on the process. Yeah, thank you for joining, man. Goodbye. Have a good night. Yeah, I agree with E3D, especially because like seeing the first prints from that, and then because they had the E3D clone in it, and then just changing it over, just the quality was insane. The difference.
Well, what I've been interested in, what I might actually do, I might buy an E3D clone, and just buy the heat break from E3D, and see how because there's only that is actually the thing that causes most of the problems. Is the actual the heat break itself. Because any roughness inside that surface, it causes the filament to jam up.
Yeah, friction.
As it pushes it in, it expands into the heat break at the bottom, into the hot melt zone. And that's where you get the jams to. So, be interesting to see if you can make a sort of like better clone of a E3D V6.
It's weird though, because
the original parts.
Even when I did my Da Vinci mod, I bought obviously the official E3D V6, and then I was always thinking, how do you know like if it's a clone or not? And then when that came, I looked at it, compared it to my one, I was like, yeah, it's pretty damn similar. Like you can like you can notice how much the difference there is, even machining wise. Just like the quality goes down like drastically. It's mad. But I have seen some people, I suppose it's, I mean, depends, you might get lucky with what you buy kind of thing, but I've seen some people get some decent results from clones.
Well, yeah, it's all down to the lottery of how well it's machined and stuff, isn't it? So if it was machined well, then it'll work, but there's not as much quality control. They just sort of let the CNC machine make the parts and no one really inspects anything. So I think that's probably where the biggest difference happens, like.
But I'm also all for kind of supporting up-and-coming companies and like, because I didn't watch the video. Like you said, like why E3D is still a startup company or something, like Tom's video. I didn't actually watch it.
No, I didn't see that.
Haven't the E3D got E3D? They have now, yeah. Like I don't know how recently they've done it.
Yeah, some of the new ones because they've got. Because I've ordered all mine from their obviously from them directly, and I haven't got any of mine. Haven't got their logo on the heater block, so it must be a new thing.
Yeah, I mean, like I love E3D. They're great. I mean, even the support and like they're just wonderful people, and the UK based, which also makes them a little bit. Yeah, they are. That's like making a kind of, I don't know what you call it. They're doing well.
Well, they have their big box printed, didn't they? That seems to have disappeared now.
Yeah, apparently, I was chatting with someone on Reddit about that. Apparently, it's because they're working on a new one, and they wanted to like push their new one and not get people continuing to buy their old one or something.
All right.
Or like, even though it wasn't that old, it sure was only out for like 6 months or so.
But it seems they only just like finished like supplying all their Kickstarter backers, and then like it disappeared.
Oh, how cool would it be? Anodized, colored E3D cartridges and stuff. That'd be sick. All we need is like a color changing one.
Oh, we can't start blinging up 3D printers. Let's just get silly.
No, what you need is like color changes. Like it's red, and then when it heats up, it changes blue.
But who cares what color it is as long as it prints, isn't it? That's the whole point.
No, Not at all.
You could put Viper stripes in your Delta now, aren't you? That's what's going to happen.
No, no. Yeah, I am. See, I obviously being arty and stuff, I'm visual kind of as well. When I bought my first printer and I saw that one, I refused to even look at it because it looked like shit. I was like, no, I want a printer that looks cool. I want one that's like enclosed and it's got like a door and yeah. So I bought, and I made my mistake and I bought a DaVinci. Then I bought that second and I love it. So kind of wish. Yeah, LEDs, exactly. Yeah, you need LEDs, you need glitter, you need like Swarovski crystals on your E3D. And then you need to put that stupid little friggin' ruby nozzle on it that's $90.
The $90 ruby nozzle.
Yeah. Why not just buy like, even if if you're using corrosive materials, just buy
you could literally buy a lifetime supply for the same price. You could literally like change the nozzle every print.
Yeah. I'm saying, even if you're buying like proper high-end nozzles, just like, why bother? Like I still don't see the point in kind of like hardened nozzles or steel nozzles and stuff, because strip out a cheap one, chuck another cheap one in.
But I've noticed when I was printing with carbon fiber, the brass one didn't actually, it sort of change size during the print.
Oh, right, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, because the carbon fiber is literally like sending like metal-eating sandpaper through your nozzle. But like wood filaments and stuff, people I printed hundreds and hundreds of hours with a brass nozzle wood filament, and it was fine. It's not.
Yeah. I've run out of wood filament now. But yeah,
the weird one though is some glow in the dark filaments. You've really got to watch glow in the dark.
Yeah, because the particles and stuff.
Particles of stuff in. That's like abrasive as hell.
Mirror above the bed, and mirror bed. Well, yeah, exactly. No, you want a disco ball. A disco ball above your bed.
A 3D printing disco ball, yeah.
Yeah, and you like fade the lights down with your dimmer switch, and then have like a little groove. And that'd be sick. That's all right. Don't steal that. That's a viral video right there. This is my printer. Prints like crap. It looks so good.
Yeah, when people talk about modifying printers, I don't think that's really what they have in mind.
No, that's yeah, exactly. Disco ball fan shroud, exactly. Would you not want to see that?
No.
Be like that. And you'd have to change, like, and there's so many possibilities. You got 3D printing, like, like the gel pens with the glitter, like the glitter pens you have like as a kid. You're 3D printing with that, so it's like glittery, kind of like, or just the Rapunzel silver from Filament.
Well, that's what Rapunzel silver is, isn't it? It's basically the glitter pen grey.
Yeah. Such a nice filament, though.
I printed magenta the other week. The other day. That was nice. The closest I got to pink. Somebody asked for pink. All I had was magenta.
Pink Mafia.
3D print Mafia. I noticed there it is.
Yeah, 3D Pink Mafia. So yeah, disco ball fan shroud has got to be done.
You're just going to add a necessary mass to the axis and cause printing imperfections.
Yeah, but who cares? Do you honestly want a good print when you've got a disco ball fan shroud? Protopasta do a glitter filament.
Yeah, I just got one out, haven't I? I saw that.
Yeah, I have like a hatred toward glitter. Like, I despise glitter. Like, I don't know if it's probably going to be a bit embarrassing, but I used to work for Lush, and at Christmas we had the awesome thing where, like, like they have all these glitter shit, and they like, here we go, here's a box of glittery bath bombs that you've got to go and pack out on the shop floor, and you open it up and it just you're literally walking around like freaking Edward Cullen. It's horrible. But yeah, no more glitter. Like,
well, look at the Protopasta glitter filaments, like Filamentium, Rapunzel silver on steroids.
Yeah,
looks nice.
Protopasta glitter. See, I've never used Protopasta anything. Oh wow!
Like, filaments do work really well. They're good filaments.
That was insane. I was like, it almost looks like kind of a tube of glitter rather than just glitter filament. I want it. What if I can make my own filament? I might start resin casting filament. Print resin.
You need something called an extruder first.
All right, we'll stick it through the wire. I've got some plans too.
Yeah, just put a 1.75 mil nozzle on it. No way you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if that would actually work.
Let's push it in. I've got some plans to extrude some shit. So that's going to be fun. It's time to destroy a printer with certain materials that I've got planned.
What, steel welding rod.
I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna talk about it because we got rivals in here. We've got people that'll steal my limelight. Da, 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 da. So yeah, protopasta glitter filament does look pretty cool. As long as it doesn't leave everything glittery. That's the problem with glitter. Yeah, like PMMA. How to extrude filament. I don't want to make my own filament. That's just people doing that, and that doesn't interest me. I just want to make shit. I want to extrude stuff that's not unextrudable. Right, what's PMMA? Come on, filament master. Methyl methacrylate. Methacrylate. Oh god. Ah, okay, perspex. Cool.
Yeah, it's basically acrylic-like, isn't it? So.
Yeah. Nice.
But that, I think, isn't that the stuff that if you 3D print and sort of bend it, it sort of explodes in your face? Isn't it really brittle?
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I need some of that.
So I had a sample of something like that once. I printed with it and I bent it. Like I printed these little spanners out I used to print out as tests. I bent it, it exploded and nearly killed me. I thought, I'm not printing that.
You could sell them as like self-defense kind of things.
Self-defense credit cards. You like snap them.
Yeah, have as a keyring on your keys. And you're like, no, stay back. Like covers him in shards of acrylic. Very clear. See, the only problem I find with clear is like, because I clear resin cast stuff, and like, if it's clear, I want to be able to polish it so there's like no lines. But obviously, with like marks on top, you can sand them down, polish them, and then you like with resin and stuff, you can sand off the marks, like hit them with clear coat, and it's like perfect. When it's filament, you've got those lines all the way through, and even if you sand the front and the back, it's still going to get those lines in the middle. So you're never going to get like
it prints in frosted, doesn't it? Really effectively.
Yeah.
Because you've got all the refraction inside of all the little layers being laid down, and also the infill also gives it a pattern as well. I think sometimes it looks nice with all the infill, because you can, like with Simplified 3D, you can change the infill settings quite nicely.
That's why I'm looking forward to printing with that.
In there, make it look
that's nice and clear. Like, so that should be fun.
Which one's that?
That's the MVio Engineering PETG Green.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like I've seen, obviously you're going to get clear casts with like Formlabs kind of SLA and stuff because of the way they work, but you're never going to be able to polish up. Heat treatment for polishing. So I need to try it. I really want to try it, get like a bunch of clear and see how much kind of sanding and like post processing you can do to get it. I wonder if it's possible. Richard, I require a spool.
Okay, I should give you a spool of filament, sir.
I've got.
Well, filamenting crystal clear is really, really good.
I've got. It's really well.
I've sort of I've tested filamenting crystal clear quite a lot.
I've got this.
What's that?
That's clear version of that. It's the MVio Engineering PETG. It's very, very clear. Like, it's stupidly clear.
Because I've personally tested now over 100 spools of crystal clear.
Ooh. But yeah, that's the next goal. SLA printing. No matter how many people tell me not to, I need it.
Do you reckon that should be a new benchmark for filament testing 100 spools?
That'd be insane.
So at least you know it's good then, don't you? That's the good bit.
I need to what?
If you print 100 spools, at least you know it's good.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah, but there's going to be someone that's like, I printed 100 spools, didn't like it.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not
why
very
did?
good. Rubbish filament.
Yeah, got a 99 and decided it was crap. I need more filament. Yeah, I need more. I'm like, I've never finished a spool.
What?
I've never got to the physical end of a spool. Because like I'll use like 3/4 of it and then just chuck it behind and like use 3/4 of it, just start a new one, and I've got like that goes all the way back full of like freaking.
See, I actually weigh my spools and I print something, and it literally I get so impressed with myself when it finishes the print and there's like an inch stuck out the top of the extruder. That's what I call like total success of spool usage.
Ooh, one how D7 $1,000 SLA printer.
That'll be interesting.
Ooh, right.
That might bust the market right open.
Yeah, I need it.
Because
Right.
obviously the Form 2, you know, the 4 when that came out, that like shut the market out because it's the first sort of like decent printer, wasn't it? Apart from like spending like £1 million on a proper one.
And then it got received and it was a pile of junk. And they brought out the Form 1 Plus.
And the Form 2.
Yeah.
That's the trouble with the Kickstarter, though. With new technology like that, you literally are the guinea pig, aren't you? Like with a new, if a company's bringing out a new product like that.
By the way, I see it like for 3D printers, like, you mean, I'm big on Kickstarter. I bought my coffee maker. But I just, for printers, by the time it's actually released, a lot of the time it's going to be like super late, which is understandable. But I just don't know if I can wait a year for like 500 quid printer. Message me on Twitter if you want the D7. I'll take 2. Go on then.
Well, it looks nice.
I do want it. Because I need, like, physically need an SLA printer. The amount of cleanup I do on parts that need to be like resin cast and stuff.
Please, you're probably better off waiting for the one-hand Jupiter 7 Mark II.
What about the Spannerhands SLA printer?
I'm not ever going to do an SLA printer. I might, because Laser Sinterin's open source now, sort of, isn't it? I'd love to actually give a go at Laser Sintering. I think that's where that'd be cool, making your own laser sintering machine.
Oh, that'd be sick.
But truly, some of the components you need to do it properly, though, cost so much money. You can see why the high-end stuff costs so much.
Who's that?
Who is that?
Who do you think it is?
He's far too handsome to be you.
It's not when I was a little chubber. Cute, isn't he? See, the only problem I find with these is if that wasn't coloured, that would not look like anyone.
Yeah, the colour does give a lot of detail.
So you're thinking like, oh, this is amazing, but like the jeans are beautiful. Like the creases and the stuff it's got from the scan are just sick. But it's just the fact that like it's not that, I mean, without the texture, the, what do you call it? The wrap. Without the colour kind of wrap, I mean, it's a bit, yeah.
It'd be interesting to actually order one of those in plain and then one in colour, isn't it? To actually like see what they look like.
Well, I was going to cast it. I was going to like make a load of them and just like mess around, cut the arms off.
Clone yourself.
Have my own little me.
Yeah.
You mean like you could sit them on shelves and take them in. But then I thought like, without that colour, it's not going to even look like anything. It's going to be like, yeah. I just think it really did well on the creases. I'm just wondering how much cleanup they had to do on this. Because they wouldn't show me, they wouldn't send me the files. You mean, this is, hey, how's it going? 3D print shot. Hang on, actually, isn't DLP the proper terminology? Yeah, that's laser sintering, isn't it? Or is that SLS is laser sintering. DLP is the
direct light projection.
That's the one.
There's too many three-letter. What's the word for it? I can't even think now. Too many three-letter short word things going on.
What are they called? Acronyms?
That's the one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. There's too many of them. It's like everything's 3 letters. You can only say FDM now because like the patents expire. Because that's why the rep wraps are called FFF, because you couldn't add the word FDM. You know, it was like no
acronyms. Hey. But yeah, like
thanks, Sparky Face.
I want to know, because when they show me the scan, I kind of have to try that, find that. I made a video of it somewhere. I wonder if I still got it. But yeah, anyway, I videoed this up and made a scan of it. I saw them do the scan kind of thing. And I'm just wondering how much time and effort they had to do to actually clean up the model before it was printable. Because I can't imagine that even for the scanner they used, I can't imagine it would come out this quality.
I think you're right, though. It's just mainly the actual
well,
afterwards that makes it look good.
Well, tomorrow, I'll chuck this in a bath of silicon, and I'll come back, and I'll put a comparison photo on Twitter, and I'll show you, without the color, how it doesn't look like anything like me. Doesn't look like me anyway. They wouldn't let me wear my glasses.
Well, that's because it wouldn't print, though, would it? There's no, you're like 0.0.1
black balls on the front of my face. So, what are the topics today? Well, Richard's answering questions about technical stuff about printers that I don't know. And I'm answering stuff about paint and exciting things and how to sand things, and no one's asking them.
And blinging up printers with disco.
Yeah, we're going to put a disco ball, and we're going to print glitter, and we're going to make really cool printers.
You broke switching again. This time it's stuck on you.
Is it? I don't mind that. That's cool.
That's better, actually.
Glasses. Yeah, see? If I had an SLA printer, I could print him some beautiful little glasses. That's the only problem. They told me to look up into the left corner, so I'm like constantly looking left. If you want again, bring a pair of glasses and no lenses in them to wear for the scan. I don't think it was the lens. I don't think it was a reflection that was the problem. I think it was the bars being such a fine kind of, and they couldn't get up under the glasses and down under the, so it would have had to either be non-existent like pictures, or that was all enclosed, and that'd be like friggin', what's his name off Futurama, one with the big glasses. Workshop tour. I shall be giving a workshop tour as soon as my workshop's presentable. Well, do you want workshop tour or do you want studio tour? Because this is my studio, and I've got toys and printers and stuff in here, and then outside I've got a workshop for like casting and all that stuff. So I'll probably do a video on all of it, but 3D printing reviews on this one. I'm with 3D print reviews on this one, Social Workspace. Yeah, I will do it. I just need to. I've only been here for like 3 months, and I've just had a massive move around. I was at the point where this studio was looking like pretty decent, and then I was like, I need to move stuff around, and now it's a bomb site. But it looks nice on camera. We don't want a tidy workshop. We want to see it. No, seriously, you don't want to see my workshop when it's being used. Like, no. I'm stepping over stuff in my workshop. No. Richard, you can do a studio. You can do a tour because your place is always clean and it looks nice.
Not as a mess today.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's not that untidy. It's not very presentable. It doesn't appear to my OCD-ness.
See, I have an OCD for like nothing. I like stuff clean, but then I don't have time to clean it. And when I get busy, things get really messy. Like when I have like deadlines, like I've got a toy convention coming out in April. And last year for that, it was a bomb site. So yeah, you can have a video on my workshop when I've got like a week off and I've got time to gut it and make it look pretty. Boo, the sun isn't even up yet, but it's summer, so it's not far away. Summer? I wish it was summer here. Anyway, I thought you left. Shouldn't you be sleeping? Any giveaways coming up? I see you past 700. I have giveaways coming up soon. Stop being sneaky. I know you. Yeah. By the way, this 3D printer chat in chat are the ones that co-giveaway Simplify 3D along with Spannerhands. So thank you very much. But yeah, I'm hoping to do another giveaway soon because it did well. But we just need. I don't want to half-ass it. I don't want to do like a little giveaway just for the sake of it. I want to do a beast again, and he needs to top the last one. Yes, you should be sleeping. Although I'm exactly the same. I'll switch to my normal account. So Richard, plans, new printers. Any new printers coming? You buying any new ones?
I don't know. The thing is that I want to get more Pushas, but I can't be asked to wait that long.
No.
So I'm probably gonna, because it's open source, I'm probably gonna make some of my own Pusha i3 Mark IIs.
Hello, Hacken.
With a bit more build volume. Actually, I haven't checked that. Has he got the? You just reminded me.
Boo boo boo.
So I'm waiting for the Mark II build plates to come into stock, and I can just buy a load of those then. You see, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh, someone asked earlier. Sorry, they asked, "Are you getting the multiple thingy?"
Yeah, I've got 2 in order, so I should be. They did say originally. They said end of November, and I was literally. I ordered it the day it came out, so I'm like number 10 in the queue for like the proper non-beta ones. But yeah, they haven't arrived yet. So they said January, I think, wasn't it last? But I haven't had any.
Well, I need to get on it. I was still saving for my Prusa because I bought it and then I had to sort out some work stuff, so I had to cancel it. But I don't know. I don't know whether to buy it or just spend 500 quid and buy like loads of upgrade and loads of cool stuff for videos.
The thing is that the trouble is the Prusa i3 Mark II is a really, really good printer. You can't get away from that. It is a really good printer, but it's not mega special.
No,
if you put time and effort into a 3D printer is just a movement platform. So as long as that movement platform doesn't wobble about,
yeah, it's rigid and it's decent.
Yeah, it's run off a slightly improved version of Marlin, so you can still use the Marlin firmware in your own printer. If you made a printer level and didn't need to have any bed calibration, it'd print just as good as a Mark II, if not better. Like my printer bot Metal Pluses now, in some prints they look a lot better than the Prusa i3 Mark II looks like. So you can't. It's a very good printer, and for like a first-time printer, it's good. But I'm not sure, if you're going to do lots and lots of printing.
So basically, what you're saying is, buy a crap printer, send it to you, and it'll come back a good printer.
No, don't send it to me.
There you go, chat. If you've got a crap printer, send it to Spannerhands, and then you'll fix it.
Yeah, give me more money. Just give me lots of money, and I'll fix it.
Oh no! You said you'll do it as because you're a kind-hearted person.
All right, is that how it works?
Wish I could afford a Prusa. Don't know why. Must be super effective marketing. Yeah, they're just good and like.
It's a very good printer, but it's not infinitely better than everything else in the market.
Yeah, definitely. Send
in your stream.
What?
I'm echoing.
Yeah.
Turn my volume down. Yeah, I can't cover the postage either. Tell you what, if you send me your printer, just add a blank check to it, signed, and I'll put a figure in that'll be the correct amount to get it sorted.
Right. Well, I live near Richard, so if you send me your printers with no return address on, I might give them to him. Maybe. Do you reckon it's worth me putting a headset in or not?
No, it just needs to be turned the volume down a bit. That's all. I only just started doing it for some reason.
How's that?
That's fine.
Cool. Okay, so yeah. Send me all your printers. Actually, no. Send Richard your crap ones and send me your good ones.
I think that's something I want to work on. I want to buy a really bad printer and make it print amazing. What? Well, how?
We go. Take him.
That's like a. Oh.
You said a really crap printer, not like the worst printer.
Well, I had one, didn't I? So I looked into modifying that, but I thought the best way to modify that is actually buying another printer.
It's like walking up and dropping it off a bridge, and you're like, yeah, still printing better than it was.
No, the trouble, the XYZ, I think if you change the firmware and all the movement components, it probably would print really well and do the bed a bit better. Because the biggest problem is that the Z platform is so wobbly. Half of the ringing and the layer lines it's printing is because the platform wanders all over the place as it's printing.
Yeah. Core XY design. I want to try. What were they called? What was the other one called? It's gone. I don't know.
No, the XYZ is made by a manufacturer in Taiwan that like makes every other like 2D normal inkjet printer known to mankind. It's a massive company.
Now I'm trying to think what the other one's got. What have you got? Cartesian, Delta, Core XY, and what was the other one?
Amazing.
Oh. Can't think of it. Begin with. I don't know. There's another one. Isn't the XYZ Swedish?
No, I said that's the massive company in Taiwan. That is.
Are they Taiwanese?
Yeah, it's just, the company that owns XYZ is the manufacturer that makes like most of the 2D printers on the market. Like they make them for loads of companies. Like they're like a $6 billion company. It's huge. That's why the XYZ is so cheap. Is because they're used to making plastic boxes cheap.
But when I bought it for 450 quid, I think. And the Wanhao was only 325. And that like blows the Da Vinci out of the water.
Yeah, but the Da Vinci's got a fully injection molded frame, though, isn't it? You know, it's enclosed, isn't it? So
yeah, the Wanhao is just like sheet metal.
You know, price inside the XYZ, it's all metal.
So
and you've got
what do you say?
Plastic frame, haven't you? So
just use the enclosure.
As a block of printers, actually quite a well put together machine. It's just a shame that the firmware sucks. The electronics is terrible, and the Z's not done very well.
And it's also huge and weighs an absolute ton.
Yeah, but that's a good thing, though, you see. Weight for 3D printers.
Yeah, but that's the problem. The whole printer itself is sturdy as hell, but the build plate is like the wobbliest thing ever.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
You've got no wobble from the rest of the printer. It can be on like a frigging... You can print it on a spring.
It was just so close, but he's missed it. What's sad though, you see, the XYZ, say that, you know, retail in the UK for 500 quid. If that was like 800 quid, it probably would have been the best printer ever. If they just spent a bit more money on it, it would be a really good printer.
That's the problem. I think they spent all their money on the wrong parts of it. Like you said, they've put all their money into injection molding it, and I mean, making the parts look pretty and making all this, but then they've spent like sod all money on the electronics and all the shit of it. But they hate me now anyway. They won't reply to any messages. Like I asked them if I can get a new carriage for my extruder because the freaking the belt tensioning thing on the carriage, I can't find it now. It's just a mess. It's like a tiny little piece of plastic that's overhanging with no support on it. So if you just even undo the screw once, it'll just snap off and you can't hold your belt. So asked them for a new one, but then they mentioned that I soldered wires onto the board, and they won't speak to me. And you can't speak to them without a serial number, so you can't just open up a new chat.
Would you want my serial number for my other one?
What?
I got a serial number for one.
Go on, send me. All I want is the extruder carriage.
Actually, it's probably an XYZ and get hold of for nothing. Actually.
Yeah. I'm trying to look for broken ones just so I can salvage parts out of it, but.
Well, I know someone that's got quite a few broken ones, so I might try and salvage them.
Give me a carriage. All I need is just the carriage. Because I can't even do anything with it now. Make a post, I'll distribute it with your thoughts on their service. Yeah. Well, they try and help, but like they reply once a day, and the language barrier means that they probably don't reply to your post. And then you gotta wait another day for them to not reply again. So you may as well just buy a new printer.
We'll try and do that then this year.
Okay, right. The Swedish brand is a ZYYX.
Yeah, I got confused with that before.
Like design and maintenance in mind. Really appreciate that coming from an electrical and mechanical background. Nice. They only reply once a day. Yeah, like you never have a conversation with them. You mean you message them?
You send them a question, and they then ask you a question, then you reply.
Yeah.
Then they ask another question. It's like weeks go on. It's crazy.
Yeah, what's the worst is like he's like, you mean you have to basically set up your initial question with everything they could ever ask. It's like, hi, yes, this is Evan. Here's my serial number. This is the printer I've got. No, I haven't modded it. This is what I want from you. Yes, I'm happy to pay postage. And then they reply like, okay, which color do you want? Then it's about a week before you actually get anything. And then they tell you, sorry, you've soldered cables onto our motherboard. You voided your warranty. No, goodbye. We've put your serial number in our database, so we never talk to you again. Yep. There we go. And the only problem is, even when I got my E3D in there, it was all working great. And then I don't have my parts here. Hang on. And then the drive gear wheel thingy, whatever the word for it is, it kind of bored out in the inside, and it just wobbles about. So every time filament would go near it, it would kind of open up too wide and then just slip and just. It's just as soon as you do one thing, it's just one thing after another. Well, that's the best part of a printer that you never physically get working. But oh shit.
That's why I feel sorry for everyone that's bought the TiVo or the Tico.
Yeah, but at least that was only like,
they're going to get that home. It's going to finally arrive, and then they're going to spend 3 days not printing on it.
Yeah, I feel terrible for people like that. Like, you mean, especially because it's going to leave you a sour taste. Like, especially like I said about this Delta. If I bought that as my first printer, I'd probably never touch a 3D printer again, because like I spent a week with like calibrating the Delta smooth rod offset and the effector offsets and all this kind of stuff, and it was hell. So like, I just want to know how many people are like turned off printing for life.
Hell for you, didn't we?
Yeah,
because the arms aren't on the same leg.
Yeah, because there's 6 arms and one of them's like 3 mil longer than the rest. And I was wondering, like, why is this so off? I mean, I've been working. Tico looks cute. Yeah, the Tico's real nice, like visually pleasing. I like it, but I've got one coming from a friend, and there might be a little bit of Dremel action involved.
What do you mean a little bit?
A lot of Dremel action.
We're going to mod it within an inch of its life.
I can just see the video now. It's like, oh, look what I got. Look, yay. Here's the filament spool. And I just... And then just pick up the printer and just cut a massive gaping hole in it, stick a ton of fans in it, pull it out, put an E3D
left is the Tico match.
Yeah, I might have to sand that off. Yeah, E3D 6, Titan extruder, new arms, new effector, new bed, new housing, fans, new wiring, new board, new firmware.
Actually, I think the best way to explain it is that what we're going to do, we're going to try and fit another printer inside the Tico.
But all fairness now, I think we might keep the Bowden tube, like the PTFE. I think,
to be honest, that probably isn't any good.
It's probably cheap. We'll see. We'll try. We'll try and keep at least one part of it part of a Tico. But yeah, it's gonna be a good video. And then I'll send it to them. I'll be like, "Hey, look! I love your printer. Look at this amazing. Look at this." Yeah, should be fun.
You know your Amazon Special Delta, is that the same size as Tico? Can we sort of like mod that into it?
That'd be cool. Pimp that
or
printer.
just stick the Tico on top of it as a hat and say that's the new Tico printer.
Yeah, so basically I'm gonna make a new channel now that's like Pimp My Ride, but for printers.
Pimp of my printer.
Not Print My Ride. No, that doesn't make it. But yeah, that'd be sick. And then you got like that little video, like the whole setup is like, you mean this is why I need to pimp my printer. I bought this printer. I bought this Da Vinci 3 years ago. I got it given to me as a Christmas gift. I'm a university student. I need to print all this. Please help me pimp my printer. Yeah, and they like slide into a warehouse. Right. I'm gonna stop talking about this. We need to make this viral video on the horizon. So you've got a garage door as well. You've got like a proper like warehouse door.
I have got a warehouse door. Yeah, it goes up and down and everything. It's amazing.
And you've got like one of those little forklift thingies.
What a manual handheld forklift of paint. That's basically my exercise machine. That's what that is.
I'm doing it.
My step aerobics machine.
What? Italo Saws made a post about lighting up printers. Link me. I want to see. Making printing sexy again. Yeah, you gotta make like a cool printer, then you gotta make that like one with like a fluffy dice, and you mean like leopards what are they called, like leopard skin?
What, kind of leopard skin printed bed on it.
Yeah. Oh man. I need.
Do you know what I found out the other day?
Oh god.
You know, build tag. It's clear, and that black stuff's printed on the back of it.
No way. So is it?
It's a laminate or whatever. So
yeah.
There's a Chinese company that I found that does the build tag plastic without anything on it. You could actually print on the other side. So you could actually make a leather effect, leopard skin bed. Let's go, you pimp my ride printer.
That'd be sick. Fluffy dice. Let's do it. Fluffy dice printers. Excuse me. Don't steal my ideas.
It's too late now. You've mentioned it on the YouTube. It's open source. It's all over.
Oh no. All my plans. It's fine. I'm gonna make tomorrow. Let's make fluffy dice printers. Although I could turn the Da Vinci into a fluffy dice. It's like the right shape and everything. I could like paint him pink, like wrap him in fluff. Borrowing ideas, and I'm back. when you're done with them, I'll have you like your seconds, your spitbacks. I'm sick, so I've been sleeping most of the day. Oh, everyone's sick. I don't get sick enough. At this moment, I want to get sick just so I can like stay in bed for a couple of days. I haven't had time off in forever. Which is also why I've made no videos for like 2 weeks. I need to get back on it.
Isn't there search results on YouTube though? Aren't you supposed to like do a video a week or something?
I was doing a video a week, and then
I think they changed the algorithm now, so you have to like do more content to get like better search results.
Probably, but
just do a live stream a day as you're working.
Yeah, like this is easy. Like I can just sit here anyway. I'm going to be sat on the computer anyway, so you mean, and it's more than likely me and you are going to be chatting anyway. So
yeah, I'm not actually getting any work done right now. That's the problem.
It's fine. Work day's finished.
If my work day finishes at 10 p.m., that's like the average.
It was a great series idea. You need to get back making giveaways. Well, you need to provide me some stuff to give away. Come on. If you can top last time, and we can get right. I want to give away a printer because last time we gave away Filament, Flex 3D build plates, and Simplify 3D. So we need to give away a printer to give it like better. So if you can find me a printer, if you can get a company to support and give away the printer to one of my awesome subscribers, then we'll do it. Trolley Jack. Richard, Trolley Jack. I'll top last time. Come on then. Waiting for my Facebook message. My subscribers deserve the best. And the best is still not good enough. Should I give away a Tico?
That's more of a punishment than a giveaway, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Congratulations. Please just take it. We're going to have to think of a new name now. What's going to be called when it's finished? It's my Tinder doing something. I know. Who was it? Benoit. He did good. Yeah, he's got one printer. That's the guy who won the competition, by the way. He's got a printer, and like he's just getting into 3D printing and stuff, and he won Simplify 3D, a full system of Flex 3D build plates, and a spool of Voltivo ExcelFil Evo, which is like, that was a sick, like, that's pretty cool. Wish I won that. And what's even more annoying, I don't have Simplify 3D. I give it away before I even have my own. So, yeah.
I'm gonna have to get you a copy of Simplified 3D out of pure pity.
Yeah. And then we're sponsored by Spannerhands on my YouTube, and everyone will come to you.
If I'll give you one of my licenses, and I'll change my name to sponsored by Spannerhands, so it says that on the top every time you use it.
That'll be awesome. Yeah, I want to do more competition, so more people can win stuff. And also, it did really well on subscribers, like incredibly well. And I haven't had any like lash, but I was expecting I'd have a bunch of new subscribers, and then when it's over, everyone had done unsubscribe. But I've had like hardly anything. The new Cura, is that the? I can't stand the look of it. If I use I use the 15.4, but like the new one, I just downloaded it, looked at it, I was like, nah, I deleted it. Seeing snow for the first time was totally worth getting sick. Yeah, we haven't had any snow. We've had a lot of ice over the past couple of weeks. We haven't had any snow. I don't like snow anyway. The first day is great, and then it gets really annoying. Newsletter worked amazing. I went from 508 is when I started my giveaway, 508 subscribers, and now I'm on. I think I ended on 670. Now I'm on 717. I just locked up my phone. Yay. Yeah. Everyone go to the 3dprinterchat.com. At least this Hangout did a lot better than the last one. I just don't know whether to upload it. Is it worth me? Like, is it gonna people?
No, this is like a private thing to remain in people's memories only.
Yeah, like there's some interesting topics, but I wouldn't go back and watch.
No.
So far an hour.
I think live streams are actually better if it is live streams. Then you sort of like, if you edit it down to like a more informed video afterwards, that would make sense. But it's like, like you watch some YouTube's got live streams like 7 hours long, but you can't watch a 7-hour live stream, can you? You're not going to sit there for 7 hours and watch it.
I think like Tom's videos, a lot of them I can't join on the live stream. So I want to watch him build a Prusa. I want to watch him build a TiVo Black Widow or whatever. But so I end up kind of like watching about 10 minutes.
Building inverted commas.
Yeah. And then I end up jumping through. So what I'm probably going to do with this is upload it to YouTube as a private video, download it, edit it into like the decent parts of the chat, and then upload it.
Yeah.
So that'd be better.
But then only if the actual screen swap's working and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what's recording at the moment. I don't know.
It's just you.
I have no idea what I was looking at.
It's seeing your pretty face.
Right. Oh, talk now.
I'm not going to say it now.
It's working now.
Oh,
right, there's three options. I can click on you, click on me, or click on no one, and it jumps back and forth.
Oh, at least we know how it works now.
Yeah, there's only been an hour and 40 minutes. It's fine. Right. I got playing the snow and see snowflakes in real life. I'm always healthy. Some people call me sick there. Sparky, snow is pretty fun. Sleet is what folks hate. Yeah, see, but even snow, like, snow's cool for like 20 minutes. And then you like, it ruins your day. Like, I buy so much stuff online that almost every day I'm waiting for a parcel. So snow disrupts my parcels, and snow like closes my post office, and I don't like snow. I have a little girl and she likes snow, and so yeah, it's fun to see her kind of mess around with it. But I wish it would snow for one day and then everything would disappear and then everything's back to normal.
I absolutely hate snow.
Snow is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and because I don't have to live with the reality of it, it will always be that way for me. Yeah. It's all right, though, because global warming's stopping snow for us anyway. Although when I lived in Manchester, the snow there was insane. Like, as a kid, in Wales, I was always like, oh, look, up north they've got all this snow and we haven't got anything down here. I want all this snow. Then I lived in Manchester and we had like friggin' tons of it. So I love that workshop switch again. Well, to Richard.
Oh, to my workshop.
It should switch when he talks. Does it not switch when he talks?
I'm not saying much.
Go on and talk.
I just did. It was like a 10-hour delay though. There we go. It's changed.
I need to start writing down because every time I talk now it goes away from the cool workshop. Come to Perth and complain about the ridiculous heat. I mean the cold. You offering to pay? I'll happily come. Although I don't like heat either.
I've got family in Australia, and last time I visited them, I nearly died. It was so hot in Perth. It's horrible.
So what's with all the empty space, Richard? I can't believe no one's pointed out my beautiful flowery curtains. Would you know they're using Flex 3D build plate clips to hold them up? Because they're ring curtains with a whatever you call it, a slider thing. So yeah, Flex 3D to the rescue. Very spacious workshop and very clean. Yeah, tell me about it. See, very spacious and very clean.
My workshop's only spacious because it's not actually full of 3D printers right now. It's all my extra capacity for more printers.
You really need like a 14-foot delta.
Well, I'm going to build a big delta to the roof. It's got to be done. I just need my very own part, Daddy.
Is that carpet tiles on your shop floor?
It is indeed carpet tiles. I laid every single one of them myself.
Are they stuck down or are they just there?
No, I just used double back sticky tape or industrial carpet tape because when I finish renting the space, I've got to leave it as it was, so I can't sort of glue them.
Right.
Because I don't know, if you've ever tried to remove carpet tiles that have been glued, it's not that much fun.
Can't say I have.
No.
See, that's the only problem. If I ever rent the space, the amount of like mess I do, I'm going to destroy it. So I don't know how I'd ever go back to the way it was. Like my last workshop was indoors in an attic, and I had about an inch of cardboard on the floor just so I didn't destroy the carpet. So I can never rent. I'm literally stuck in a shed for the rest of my life.
Plus, I haven't got much stock left in here at the moment. They've all sold out of stormtroopers.
Yeah, Richard also runs, was it originalstormtrooper.com.co.uk?
Yeah, originalstormtrooper.com.
And he sells stormtroopers and Star Wars things. Have you got Darth Vader? Hey, Spannerhands, should we do another giveaway with Model 3D and top the last one? I'll add on some Facebook ad money.
Yeah.
Ooh, Spannerhands. Go on, Spannerhands. What are you going to give away? Oh, can I have a Spannerhands Maker coin?
Yeah, I can give you a Spanner. Yeah, I'll give a Spannerhands Rocket and Maker coin. There we go.
That rocket's doing rounds on Thingiverse.
I haven't even looked at Thingiverse today. What's it done?
Everyone's downloading it. I've seen like loads of it. I'd never get a damage deposit back.
Oh, hang on. It's on what's that other site?
Yegi.
Because that automatically uploads my files from.
Yeah, I did find it there as well. Hey, Dustin. Yeah, still live. I don't know how long we're gonna be live for.
No.
Like hour 45 now. Yeah.
Give it a bit longer. I'm all right.
Maybe just throwing out ideas. Yeah.
Mrs.
Well,
hasn't started whinging at me yet, so I'm okay.
you can't give one away. You can't give away a printer and not give me one. Come on. That's what that emoji is. Yeah, don't cry. I'm not that bad. Joining my live stream and crying. It's taking away all the attention, taking away my limelight. You're the only person that's come in and used emoji. Oh, no, you're not. Other people's used smiley faces. The only person that's cried in my stream. Are we switching cams again now? Is it working?
I think it's still working, sir. I think you're okay.
Stealing my attention, coming in.
What's that other file sharing site called? I can't think of it now. My brain is gone.
Yegi. Yegi. Y-E-G-G-I.
No, you imagine.
Not right?
Sorry, I've logged
website?
the information.
Originalstormtroopers.com. Is it troopers or trooper?
Originalstormtrooper.com.
I don't know if you can pronounce my name. Dusty. Right. Evan, have you used liquid acrylic floor care products as an airbrushable sealer for your painted models? Liquid acrylic floor care products. I haven't. I will. I use I don't tend to seal with my airbrush. I know a lot of people do, but for acrylic kind of like sealers, I use Montana Gold spray, and like that's beating everything. Like I've tried like kind of Liquitex. I've tried basically all the sealers, all the spray sealers, and I've got a bunch of I forgot too many names in my head. Can't remember. The paint company I use with little bottles. Yeah, I bought a load of acrylic kind of sealers for that to airbrush, and they've never really done it for me. I prefer kind of rattle cans. Evan, will you contribute to 3D Block Zoo? I shall. Tweet me. We should talk about it. I shall make something awesome.
I'm called Richard Evans.
Cheap pledging you ass. Spannerhands, what's your real name? I don't know. Close to a personal friend. Yeah, Richard Evans. Boo-ba-doo-boo. Vallejo, that's the one. See, you know my paint's better than me. But yeah, I've used Vallejo acrylic top coats and acrylic everything, and they don't really do that great. Although the Vallejo metal varnish works really well for Alclad 2 paints. Alclad 2 are the real metal airbrushable paints, and they like. Because if you put a normal kind of acrylic gloss or acrylic matte coat over a metal paint, it'll just kind of dull it down. It'll just look brown or just look grey or whatever. So the Vallejo metal varnish, they went really, really well. Yeah, I need to get back to it. It's been a while since I've airbrushed anything. Mainly because I broke my hairbrush. What airbrush do you use? 3D printed Aspie. Alcohol-based ones. Yeah, the Alclad 2, the alcohol-based ones. I use an acrylic top. But it's also like the most carcinogenic kind of paint. You can use friggin' nasty stuff. Nasty. Some of the things I've made. 3D printer related or hand sculpted or what? What airbrush you, Garen? I got the God, I'm drawing a blank today. I've got the Iwata Neo. Art clone, nice. Because I was going to look for the like Revolution, and it was, I think, Revolution 2. But it was just too much, so I got the Neo, which is like 40 quid airbrush, and it's great. Although I want a big like spray gun now. I need something beast. I never do close-up detail work with it, so there's no real point. Vida. Ooh, I'll have to have a look. Yeah, mine's just so kind of like precise and so. Mainly, I use it for kind of like base coating or like just straight up color. I don't tend to do kind of a lot of mixing, a lot of kind of airbrushing the way airbrush should be used. So, really need like a car primer airbrush or something. Richard, what are you doing?
I was just trying to log into Pinshape.
Boo, boo, boo. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the same one Chelsea uses from Chaos Cortec. I forgot what it's called. I don't know. But yeah, I did originally have like a eBay kind of £25 kind of airbrush, and it was terrible. I'd literally have to kind of rock it back and forth just to get the littlest bit of spray. And it was horrendous. Then I bought this Iwata, and it's beautiful. So yeah, I've been asked to do a lot more videos like regarding kind of painting and casting and stuff. So there's going to expect it soon. Watch 27 predictions for 3D printed materials. Rich, you're the best person.
Predictions for 3D printed materials?
Yeah, 27.
I think what's going to be cool is when they got some more, you can see more like filaments with other materials in. So you're going to get like plastic with infused metals that you can actually sinter afterwards. Because it seems to be going a bit more like that. So that should be really interesting, I think.
Yeah,
but
a lot more
based. Because you've got, there's sort of a limit to what plastics are available on the market you can actually print with. So that's always going to be the same now. So it's what they can actually add to the plastic. I'd be interested to see if I can get a carbon fiber filament with actually whole strands of carbon fiber in. So as long as you don't print with retraction, it'll constantly print the model, a solid part. Then you just cut it off afterwards, something like that would be really cool.
Yeah, for like doing like car parts and stuff on a large format based printer and just like do a bonnet. Whereas like
if it's a solid part, you don't need to cross over distances and stuff. Then you can have a solid string of carbon fiber.
How would it end?
We just cut it into big step, and it'll do a large, massive.
You have to physically cut it, kind of thing.
Yeah, then you just cut it off, don't you? So.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Stuff like that, I think, will work really well. I'm quite excited. They've seen some bits on the internet where they got was it the Forge printer that did the carbon fiber and Kevlar stuff?
Oh, right,
they've got a metal filament now that does this, like you can sinter it afterwards.
Mm.
There's no reason why you couldn't use that in other printers, you see.
See, I'm hoping for more things that are post-productionable kind of thing. You can take further. So you mean like you can kind of vapor smooth ABS kind of thing. I want it to be more finishing techniques and more kind of fun like that. Like there is the dissolvable filament and stuff, but that's not really, it doesn't appeal to me. So. Tom tested a printer lased on a printer carbon fiber. Yeah, that's the one you were talking about. One there,
yeah, that's the Forge. Yeah, because that's got there's effectively like a knife on the actual print head. So as it lays down the carbon fiber, it cuts it.
Yeah.
But that printer amazes me because it hasn't got heated bed and it prints in all sorts of awkward materials. So I don't know how that works properly.
I just got a dispatch notification from a company that I don't think I've ordered from.
Free stuff. Don't complain.
No, I'm confused now. It's probably just the wife downstairs buying stuff. Right. Mark 4, just the one.
That's the one.
Servo-driven blade. Ooh. So that sounds like my kind of printer. I can't wait to get like a forge built and just go nuts. I'm gonna make awesome stuff. Aluminium and like pewter. We're trying to use carbon fiber this past week, but I haven't failed and I have to fail. What was a jam, even with E3D and steel nozzle? Any suggestions?
What, the carbon fiber? Just keeps failing.
Yeah.
It's jamming all the time. What brand carbon fiber filament is? Because the trouble is, it depends what the plastic is mixed with, is what you get different problems with.
Yeah, that Mark Forge definitely, like, that's something I'd love to play with.
Oh, color fab cut. Have they just got the one brand now? I can't remember if you've got different types.
I didn't even know Colorfab did it.
Yeah, they do carbon fiber. I used it ages ago. I didn't get much luck with it personally. I used Filamentive carbon fiber, and that was really good. That worked so well. See what their base material is.
Forge Metal X is coming out soon. Print 3 different metals. No price yet. Yeah, I saw that at was it CEX? Saw some video on it. I want one. But I think, from my line of work and stuff, I think SLA is something I really need to kind of sort. So I do a lot of stuff like this is something I'm printing and finishing up ready for casting. It's going to have like, oh no, there's other parts somewhere. It's like a remix of an old school robot. I think it was Tommy robot. Anyway, like little feet and just got the arms that come out and everything. But just cut in half and just SLA print both sides, and it's so much less work. But get in there. Yeah, I really need to spend a bit of money and just kind of mess around with new products and new materials and just see what I like. Ooh, my bad. Metal X breakthrough metal 3D printed. Yeah, see, that's sick. I'm just wondering how many people are gonna, like, are people gonna buy it like they buy 3D printing and just download stuff off Thingiverse and print it in metal for the sake of printing in metal, or are they actually gonna use it? And I don't know.
I think at some point, the 3D printers get closer and closer to making really good quality final parts, aren't they? And that's where it's going to blow up the industry.
Yeah.
You know, when, I mean, all of a sudden, like, you know, you imagine like you go to your local Ford dealers and you need a lower arm for your car. They don't need to get stock. They just print one at the back.
Yeah, they'll just like come back in like 12 weeks.
That'll be come back in 5 days, your part be finished. But yeah, they can, you know, print parts on demand and stuff. That's, you know, really change up things, I think.
Yeah.
Be quite
and
cool.
You'll have your like your local kind of area printer, and you'll just go and get so and so made, or
yeah.
And one thing I like with printing as well, like if I just printed for the sake of printing, like for fun, I don't think I'd be as interested in it anymore. Because like I said before, I'm like, I'll go and think of this, and it's so hard for me to find a file I genuinely want to print. So unless I'm using stuff for model making, or I'm using like stuff to print up and clean up and paint up and all that stuff, if I didn't have that kind of background or that, I mean, I don't think I'd be as interested in it. So I think the novelty wears off after a while. Maybe write your traction's too high. Recent comments on $99,500. Fine, I'll take 2. Yeah, that's a big investment. That's not like hobby grade, is it?
What's the new forged metal thing, is it?
Yeah, it's only 99 grand.
So it is. I'll get a couple of those then.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Might have one for like, I mean, I have one downstairs, I have one up here. I mean, if you drop a fork, you can't be asked to pick it up.
I talked to the Markforged people at the TCT show, and I looked at that printer close up. I can't see where the money's gone in it. It's probably in the director's car or something, because it's like such an expensive printer.
But it's so nice.
It's lovely. It looks beautiful.
Visually, it's just sexy as shit.
I just can't get over why it hasn't got a heated build chamber, like a heated bed. It's like everything I've tried to print in posh materials requires a heated bed of some type, or a chamber, or there's some sort of temperature control.
See, next printer I want to have a look at is the I can't remember what it's called. Dustin's going, if he's still watching. What's the one with you've got with a scanner built in? It's like a printer and a scanner built into one. Don't mention Da Vinci. It's not the Da Vinci.
I know which printer that is, but I can't think of the bloody name.
Yeah, AIO is it? The white and black one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try that.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't understand. See, like you have a printer, you have a scanner. You don't have a printer.
Right. Well, I want a scanner. I don't want it to be a good scanner. Yeah, I don't want it to be like perfect.
If you want to scan something, you use a scanner. If you want to print something, you use a printer. You know, you don't. It's not. They're trying to copy like the real world. They've got like you know, your all-in-one fax machine print desktop printer thing. You know, it's just you want a 3D printer that does printing.
Wow, the lag on this isn't that bad, is it? Wow. Yeah, AIO Zeus. It looks amazing. Well, it looks cool with my kind of. I mean, it doesn't look like a good print. I haven't really looked into it, but it does look pretty fun. And I want stuff that scans half-assed so I can finish it up in ZBrush. I don't want stuff that's like immaculate that I can print straight off.
Yeah, but I saw a video of somebody using it. The scans that come off it aren't. You could do a better job with a mobile phone and a turntable. It's not like a spectacular scan.
Well, I got DSLR, so I'll just.
Because that's what I mean. You're better off with 3D. You're better off having a 3D scanner and then a 3D printer. Because if you're printing something, you can't scan something, can you? Because it's like your scanner's part of the printer.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to like take the bed and stuff and mess around with it in between. It's just
no. You make sure you print it on the one half, and then you kind of like wiggle your arm in and wait sure you don't scan at the same time.
As the whole thing's spinning around trying to scan it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, and everything's like all over the place. Phones and cameras, but now I seriously consider what my camera.
Yeah, Jackman just said the scanner sucked.
Photogrammetry, much better point cloud to work with. Awesome. I'm going to try that because I want to make stuff with ZBrush. Especially if I make like a prototype and stuff. Like I've got sculpts that I've done by hand that I want to import and like clean up and upgrade, upload to Thingiverse, like old sculpts and stuff. But I don't have to 3D model them, so I'd love to just get a pretty decent scan or a half-hour scan, finish it up in ZBrush, like decimate it, upload it, and have it save me starting from scratch. So Connect. Xbox Connect 2 or photogrammetry. Cool. Let's do it.
That robotics printer, the Zeus all-in-one printer is 2,400 quid.
What?
That's a serious amount of money. So you could buy a good printer and a half-about scanner system for the same money.
Has anyone tried the new? Is it new? The XYZ scanner? They've got a handheld scanner, haven't they?
Oh god, I can only imagine how amazingly not that is.
Probably get a better scan of the item if you point it at your face. Like the reflection.
I saw somebody demoing their scanner printer, and it's like the worst thing I've ever seen. Like the scan that came out of it was incredible, like how bad it was.
Nothing. Took photos of bacon and made it into a 3D print. I did not see that. Do link us. Why would you want to print bacon? I suppose. Imagine printing a bacon STL file with the protopasta bacon filament that Thingy used. Joel had. That'd be cool. I still need to get some of that coffee filament. I'll try it. Oh, cold coffee is not good. I'm glad the connection's good. I'm really surprised at though. It's been consistent. So now I gotta sit through 2 hours of footage to try and sift out some good parts of conversation.
Well, you need to get like a 35-second video, won't you? So be okay.
Yeah. It'd be the part where like I wasn't popping up and it's just you on screen, and then. Although I might do a thing where it's like specific questions, like really, stuff people have asked, and have them as like a question on screen and then our response or something. I'll work it out. We'll find something. Give me about a month and it might be uploaded. I think tomorrow I'm going to do a video on the update of this guy. On
the See Me CNC.
See Me CNC that don't make CNC.
Yeah, I don't get that.
3D printers. It's cool.
Maybe they started a business off trying to do CNC machines.
I don't know. I don't know. Does anyone actually... I don't know if anyone in here knows their background kind of thing. Do they also make freaking hell, CNC machines, or do they? I don't get it. I suppose they're not limited to whatever. It's just a bit confusing name. My phone's not unlocking.
Keyboard's too loud for the Google switch. It's clicky.
It's fine. My face is better. CNC was a CNC, an injection molding company, pre-3D printing era. Right. Okay. Cool. So do they? Because I know when I looked at this Orion, when we took it apart, you could see that they were hand kind of bent and hand-shaped acrylic parts. Do you know if they actually injection mold their own parts in-house, or are they sourced? Because that'd be quite kind of cool if they are making their own parts in-house and then making the printers. Because I know the plastic effector on the Orion is branded to kind of See Me CNC injection molded kind of thing. So
I think they have got some machines. I think I saw a Joel video when he's doing a tour there or something. Had some injection molding machines there.
Place. Right, there's a full machine shop. All the expense. Ooh, all the parts of the machines, mind the electronics are made in. That's cool. Nice. That's impressed me more. Still got a few upgrades to put on it, but overall, it's like, even from the fact that the guy absolutely destroyed it, is still such a good printer compared to like others. Not naming any names. Anycubic. Yeah. And it's the fact you can actually buy all the parts for it and like upgrade it. Like I've been told to put the new what are they called? The new arms and the new carriages on it, because they've got injection molded carriages now for them. So I've been told to do that. But I don't know, I'm quite happy with the prints already, so I'd like to see what difference they make. You up?
Have you printed my rocket on it yet?
Yeah, I have. Oh, again, in the Pet G.
Yeah, because you printed the original rocket and wrecked it.
Yeah. Are you ready for this? Actually, I've got a little thing here. Excuse my my resin coated work jeans. Okay, cheers, Dustin. Thanks for joining. Have a good day, Edward. Yeah, basically, this is the print that came off it when I first got it, after I didn't tighten anything and it was a mess. It's not going to focus, is it? No? Come on, Logitech camera, you can do it. There we go. Look at that. It's like proper layer shifting and just It was nasty. And then after tightening the belts and tightening the carriages and changing the fake E3D, we got this. Which is beautiful. And then this does this. Look, you ready? Ready? Ooh. Oh, this one's quite well attached.
Oh. Stop breaking it.
It's the other one that fell off.
Original. That's the original Spannerhands rocket, that was.
And it's squishy. Look. Yeah, the OG.
You know when we designed that in like 10 seconds?
No, that's a lie. 14.
Okay, yeah, we spent 14 seconds designing that. And I
How many
forgot
seconds
to actually, those wings don't actually touch the body. That's why it doesn't work.
Fins, good sir. Fins.
Fin, sorry, yes. Very. I'm not a rocket scientist, unfortunately. Ah, that's just me.
I want to see inside. Look at that. That's sexy.
It's very pretty.
See my fingers on it. That's cool, man. So now I can't even use this in my video when I talk about oh shit.
You have to print yourself another one.
This is what I printed. Yeah, but I need to move that fan. I need to attach it somehow. I just like how squishy it is. Pretty cool. Ooh, it's got a bit of string in though.
What did work well is their Evo, Voltec Evo filament.
Is that still Vars mode?
Yeah. It's really strong though, because you know that filament's like mental strong.
Mm.
It doesn't. It's mad.
I want to see you make a cup, like a disposable cup.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. The thing is, you have to look at the data sheet to see how much you're going to poison yourself doing that though.
It's fine. I'll drink from it.
Yeah.
Screw it. It's probably healthier than what I do every day.
I've always fancied having like a proper 3D printed coffee cup or something.
Oh, I just meant like you know, little plastic.
At the moment, I just got to use my small mug.
Yeah, well, I got my beautiful.
Oh, you love that thing, don't you?
Just now got a little bit of cold coffee, and I hope I win a second one. I really do. I don't know why I want a second one, but I want a second one.
Can you buy those yet or not?
Yes.
Are they expensive?
40 quid.
And it holds your coffee in there like a drinks container as well.
Yeah, buddy. And it goes 7 bar of pressure.
The trouble is, I wouldn't fit in my cup holder in my car, so it's no good.
So you print a new cup holder then?
Could do.
Although I
wouldn't have that super magic cup holder though. It's like
it's meant to fit in cup holders. It's like a decent. It's dropping. No, no, it didn't leak. It was open, and it went on my nice, pretty keyboard. But yeah, it's cool the fact that like when it's done, you just take it out, knock your block of coffee out, whack your coffee back in it, your hot water, and you get the best brew. It's such good coffee.
Is it as good as Nescafe Gold Blend though?
Yes. It's packed fruit and nut espresso. It's good coffee. Don't judge me. Don Burkholder is subscribed to you on YouTube. Boom. So yeah, I'm gonna have to print a new rocket tomorrow. Where's everyone gone? There's no one chatting though. That was literally a cup though. I could drink out there. Apparently it's watertight.
Anyone want to find out?
It is.
Oh my god, that's some pretty good slicing done by SUV there. Do you know that could actually be the world's first watertight 3D print?
All right, I'm going to hold it here and see how long. See if it starts to like actually drip water.
Is it wet on the surface?
No.
Because you know what you could do. See, with S3D, you could print the bottom of a wine glass.
That's what just I was thinking.
Spiral mode, yeah.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? You'd have like.
Yeah, it'd work.
So yeah,
we'll have to make the file and try that.
That's the ultimate test. You ready? Tastes like 3D printed water.
3D printed water.
No, I've got the task of trying to get back.
Does it actually? Because I never actually bothered drinking it out of 3D. Can you taste any plasticness yet?
Hang on. Let me do the ultimate. Let me swish it around first.
I know that as well, so it's been dirty.
You are?
That filament's dirty, that is, as well.
Nope, tastes like water. If water tastes of anything. Yeah, I'm quite impressed. I'd like to see what layer height, like, because this was 0.2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I'd like to see if like a 0.3 would extrude, like would leak water. Extrude.
No, because as long as the slice has got, as long as the settings are right, they'll still be touching.
Wow. We've just made the first wine glass. Cheers. Break the end off yours and let's toast.
I don't think I can break this. Oh, I got some other ones.
Hey. Awesome. No, very much not would say.
Cheers up.
Hey. we really need like a little.
You little stand for that now. Actually,
Look. Look.
There we go. Look at that. Yeah, it's the same idea, same time.
The rocket wine glass.
The rocket.
Dude, chop the top off. Or just make a tutorial. You print it, snap it off, pop that in. There's your glass.
Your rocket glass.
Yeah, the filament's not a problem. It's extruding it through like a nasty, greasy, oily, hot end, and like letting it sit.
Hot is killed all the bugs. It's fine.
It's cool. Just tell your insurance company that when you like feed the kids it. You've invented something. We have. Look, 2 hours on a live stream and we've invented the first wine glass 3D printed. That's not made of glass. That's made of plastic. And if you squeeze a little bit too hard, you'll leak.
It's fragile.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Rocket cup. Hang on. Let me just. Goodbye, oomph. Oh,
this is the rocket cup.
Let's go put coffee in it. That would be interesting.
Saw a light bulb above your head there. You know what I mean?
Hmm?
A light bulb literally appeared above your head there. You had that idea.
Yeah. I'm really drinking red wine here at the moment. Oh, come on. I got water. I hope you're drinking out of a Spannerhands rocket, though. You can pop the plastic in it from a coffee cup. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, did I show you this, by the way? Look what I got. Do you remember have you seen my very first video?
Yeah.
Where I introduced the channel? Look who it is. It's an octopus without tentacles. Printed on a Form 1 Plus. Form 1 Plus? Yeah. I will one day and I will show you a picture. Deal. I'll hold you to that. Where was that from you? One happy birthday on Twitter. Oh, that's disappointing. I give you a happy birthday on Facebook, so that makes it all better. Only problem with this is it's hollow, and it's got supporters inside, which makes it like non-existent to get them out. Right, I'm going to empty my wine glass. Can I put it back in the bottle?
Drink it. Go on, chuck it down.
I wonder how long, if you left it in there, how long it'd be before it starts to leak. Like, because obviously it's cornstarch and it's going to break down, isn't it? So if it's wet,
it does break down, but like in years, it's not like within 10
yeah, that's
minutes.
what I'm saying. I'm wondering if like if I set it up, not in like direct sunlight and stuff, how long it'd take before it starts to kind of come through.
I don't know. It'd be a while. Because I remember from the thing of it is that 3D printed plant pot thing, where you put the seed in it and you throw it out to like grow.
Yeah.
I was thinking, well, that's great because it's going to take like 10 years for it to break down.
Like I know, I printed my mum one of those little avocado boats, but I printed it in ABS and it's working great for her. But I'm thinking if I print in PLA, would like after a week would it just sink as it starts to take like the water on board?
I don't know. I was thinking of doing some experiments, leaving materials outside in the summer. Like obviously we've got some sunlight here in Wales, to see how they break down.
Hang on. What's that? Sunlight? What's that?
Yeah, it's that magical thing that comes out of the sky sometimes.
Oh, that's that shiny thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. You don't see that often.
No, I don't see light often, so it's fine. Don't treat as a normal person in a normal family. .3D printed chip. I'm surprised how little rain we've had here. Like since moving back, I was expecting rain to be like mad. Since moving back to Wales, I'm quite surprised how many dry days we've had.
You're best for the help from global warming. That's what we're getting. We're getting drier days.
Like I remember
when the rest of the world's suffering, it'll be like Spain here. It'll be lovely.
Like, look at all our green grass. That's the only problem now. I have to cut my grass.
Yeah, I fixed that at my house. It's called digging out of the lawn and putting gravel there instead. See, no more mowing.
Yeah, but I can't let my daughter play on gravel.
I put Welsh slate down, so you can know that's even worse. Is cut yourself to shreds.
Yeah, she was like, "Go on, down on your slide." What nozzle sizes do you use? Do you change for wood, carbon? I print everything with a 0.4. I don't bother changing anything. I change it if it's knackered, but I don't change sizes. Although I have a few tasks I need to print a quite fine detail text with, so I think I'm going to have to get a 0.2.
I change nozzles sometimes depending on customer prints. So if I generally I use a 0.4 for speed, but then if they got a fine detail on their print or something, then I'll change it to 0.2. I want to play with that 0.12 nozzle that they got in E3D now.
Yeah.
That looks like fun.
That'd be fun, yeah. Can't play cricket on gravel. You can't or you shouldn't.
You could. It's just here.
Don't tell me what I can't do. Might not have any kneecaps left after it.
Well, my garden's like big enough to swing a bat, let alone play cricket in there.
Yeah, you need like friends and like social awareness to be able to play cricket. I don't have any of that. Can I play cricket on YouTube? Does that work on like a live stream? Right, let's put my coffee glass over there. Right. I think we're going to wrap this up soon. Shouldn't. Yeah. Well, we've come up with many ideas and we've made some inventions that's going to make us famous.
No, you're just giving all your ideas to the YouTube, so now it's all gone now.
Yeah, see, people have got like 3 weeks on me now because in 3 weeks' time I might
Rocket
like,
Cup is the rage now, you know. This is the new thing.
Yeah, and I'll be like, I invented that.
Yeah.
Designed by Spannerhands, invented by Model3D.
I have a Jams wood filament.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Right, so wood filament, it's a bit awkward because most of the jams come from print speed and retractions, because if you leave wood behind, it cooks in the nozzle and it sort of resins up the inside the nozzles and blocks them. So I did like, I don't want to order that. I had to do an absolute shed load of 3D printing wood. And I found actually printing faster solved lots of the problems. So it can be a bit weird, but yeah, 1 millimeter nozzles are quite good for like low resolution speed prints are quite funny.
The Voltivo wood filament I used for my fairy door video, it blew my mind. Like, I don't know if it's just wood filaments in general because I've never used any other brand, but like the quality is insane. It just kind of merges. I mean, due to it being like the resin kind of in the wood and stuff, it merges the lines so well. It's beautiful. Like it just
would. To be fair, like Filamentum does quite good wood filaments, but also Filamentive.
Right.
They've got some wood filaments. They printed the best out of anything I've ever printed in wood.
Got any left?
Really good, yeah. I got loads here.
Cool. I have to pop them because it blew my mind, especially for like post. I mean, I thought I was gonna. That was it. It was great.
If you got Filamentive carbon fiber,
Nice.
which prints out super nice. But they're wood filament.
I don't like the color.
They've got different colors, but they go like there. But it's even got like there's bits in it, so like it's got darker patches on there.
Yeah, so more kind of natural wood. Yeah.
Because it's not all one color; it's less uniform, so it actually looks really good.
Yeah, I found the Voltivo one. If you give her a wash of like, there's a brown wash by Citadel, like Games Workshop paints. If you give it a wash, it stains it, but then you can wipe it back off, and it just gives you such a nice kind of like in the depth kind of look of it. It's lovely.
I had a flashback that we mentioned Games Workshop.
I'm so gonna have to go and print some trees now, make them look realistic.
Print some trees.
Yeah, I want a tree. See, I got to go out more. So I'm thinking instead of going out, if I bring out in, and I have a tree in my studio.
I also have a tree in your studio.
Like a 1:1 scale tree in the corner of my studio, all printed in wood filament. Vase mode. So I don't need to like waste filament. And then just have a something. Right, I'm printing a tree. I need a big printer though. I'm not printing a Groot. No.
Groot's are banned. No one's allowed to print anymore.
Bad a 1:1 scale eucalyptus. Yeah, let me just grab my eucalyptus filament in a minute.
Somebody placed an order on my 3D hub for a Groot and I cancelled it.
What about cactus filament?
Could you even do that? What's it comes out as spikes and spikes?
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is a really nice app. Complete with beer, drop beer. Yes. Yeah. Oh, come on. You guys are killing me. I'm gonna have to quit my job and just make pointless shit on YouTube. Although I like that appeals to me because I don't know if you guys watch Tested or anything. Do you know what's her name? Simone Gill? His stuff is so good.
What, a shitty Robot Nation?
Yeah, like that's literally up my street.
But it's mad, wasn't it? Because the first video she did, that or whatever it was, the one robot she did, that absolutely blew up like mental on YouTube, didn't it?
Yeah.
She's got news coverage and everything.
Like the knife one was beast.
Yeah.
And there's like, her videos are great. So I think I can do that.
I like the fact that she lived on a boat as well. That was quite cool.
Yeah. Test has always been my kind of go-to. I loved it. But it's kind of changed a lot now.
Well, the trouble is they're tested now. They're more like promotional advertising.
Yeah. It's like, we'll send this to tested. They'll talk about it for a minute.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like it's not as good as it. It's not like it used to be.
I don't watch a lot of it. I watch the one day builds because they're my kind of thing. But like, there's not a lot I watch anymore. Ooh. So yeah.
Don't make me.
Huh?
Don't make me yawn. I get tired.
Did you see that thing about like someone where she was on a chat show and they basically talked crap about her in a different language and didn't allow her to say a single word?
Seriously?
I think it was, I can't remember what it was. But yeah, she was on a chat show and they basically talked about her stuff, didn't give her any opportunity to talk about her own work or anything. And she was just there, stood smiling for like an hour. I'll be streaming ZBrush in the day when my kids are at school. Nice. I shall watch you while I'm in the studio. Workshop. How long have you been using ZBrush?
Is ZBrush actually worth buying?
Huh?
Is ZBrush actually worth buying?
It depends. How stressed do you get when you're like used to kind of the way things should move around in kind of like a 3D space, and then you realize that they're absolutely completely different from anything you've ever used or ever expected in your life.
All right, it's like that, is it?
It's the first like week I touched it. I was like, okay, well, I've used a bit of Maya and I've used a bit of like Fusion 360. I should be all right. You mean like, and then it probably took me about a good day before I could physically zoom in and out of things and like rotate and pan and yeah. But if you can get past that kind of initial part of it,
I have to get a thing printed Aspire to teach me.
Yeah, I've been using it since 2007. Damn, I literally use like 3 tools in it, and I can do a lot with 3 tools. But I mean, I use the clay builder, obviously, and Alt for subtract. But most of the things I make, I don't start in ZBrush. I like chuck something together in Fusion, then import, like save it as an STL, convert the STL to OBJ, import into ZBrush, and then like chuck stuff on top of it. I'm struggling to switch programs. Fusion to simplify 3D.
Oh god, yeah, don't talk to me about that. It's the opposite of all the movement stuff's different.
It's like seriously, try ZBrush. It's mind-boggling. But it's nice now. Now that I know how to use it, I'm happy. But like even that's why I've gone off Maya. Like I use Fusion now because at first I started learning Maya and it's just I want to know how to do things without having to go through like 7,000 steps. It frustrates me. Use clay tubes with alpha softened circle instead of clay buildup. Ooh, I shall give that a go. We need like a Skype chat and we can just sort. Like I'm the type of artist that I won't do it the right way. I'll just do it the way. I mean, if I chuck a few things together and it looks the way I want it to, that's my way of doing things. So I mean, I'll just chuck things together and just. I probably don't do it right, which is why I'm probably never going to do a tutorial on anything. Okay, go. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, cheers for joining, James. Yeah, it did well. So we'll definitely do more, and it's nice because I don't have to set anything up. So yeah, as long as Richard's up for it, we up for doing more hangouts.
Yeah. Actually, I might actually get some printers on the go, do something a bit more interesting.
Yeah, next time I'll set my
maybe we could plan something. That could be a really good idea.
Keep throwing mud till something sticks. Exactly. Yeah. Or shit. Throw shit as well. Shit sticks as well.
I like the style of that. Yeah, just keep trying stuff until it works. That's good.
But that's the only thing that never worked. Tried Blender for a bit. Yeah, I used to use Blender, and then I used Maya, and then I used 123D that doesn't work on my computer, which is really strange. I've got like a beast of a computer, and like it's the weirdest. It's weird.
No, it's the poorliest written program ever.
I don't get it. It's like I'll open it and it'll be stupidly pixelated. On my MacBook, it's fine. On my powerhouse of a PC, it's like the worst kind of thing ever. I don't get it. And then I started on Fusion and I'm liking it. think it's going to be my go-to. Although when I modeled my 3D printer cabinet little thing I built, when I modeled that, I made that in Google SketchUp because I wanted it to be like looking right. And I almost killed myself. It took me like a week to make some stupid little thing.
I think SketchUp is not a 3D design program.
I didn't want it to be a design. I mean, like, I didn't want a printer or anything. I just wanted it to like I wanted to show what my concept was. But I ended up printing like each and every. I made it perfectly to scale with each and every like dado and each and every rabbit and everything, all cut out of it, and each shelf actually fitting the way they will when I make it. I mean, I don't know why I did it. I could have just made it. I could have drawn it on Photoshop. That's fine. Model3D is buggy. I wanted to learn Blender, but couldn't get more 3D mouse working. Now I try Fusion 360.
I love Fusion 360.
I need to get onto the sculpt part of it. I think that's going to be my bit. Do you use a drawing tablet? I do. I did have a Wacom Intuos 5 medium that was like as big as it was like this big. And it had like the touch things, and it had like, it was freaking awesome. All these adjustable buttons on the side you can have for like your Control Z and you like undo and you. It was sick, but it was just too big, and I couldn't. I mean, it was like, I think I bought it for like 250 quid or something. So I sold it, and I just bought a little bamboo, and it was great. It's everything I wanted to do. I don't really need the buttons. It was just ease of access, and yeah, so I use it, and it's freaking awesome. With Fusion, the mouse works so great. Yeah, I've never really looked into 3D mice. I don't know. I just use a Razer mouse. Like, what are 3D mice? Like, what do they benefit? Are they the ones with the big balls on them? Rich?
I don't know. I think there's some specific things you can get for them.
The Huion tablets. Huion?
It's really like a ball, isn't it? They've got like like a jog wheel type thing, isn't it?
Huion tablets. I don't know. What I've got works for me, so it's all that matters. That's the thing. Like, some people, when they're getting into stuff, they think they need like the best of the best, and they need like, oh, I need this. What do you suggest for this? Just pick up shit. If it works for you, it works. I mean, you don't need the best of everything to get going. Yeah, a 3D connection. Yeah, see the Huion tablets? Yeah, they're like the Cintiqs. Yeah, it'd be all right. I don't think I've got use for it. I don't do enough graphic design anymore. Like, back when I was working for, I was the lead graphic designer at a legal company, and that would have been useful then. But now I just think I don't use it enough. I use it for ZBrush, and I just sculpt like I would in clay, so that's all I really touch. A little bit of drawing in Photoshop. Yeah, right. Anyway, I'm going to head off because my daughter's got to go to bed. It's getting late. So, thank you everyone for joining.
Cheers, guys, girls.
It's actually way, way better than it was last time when we just did a Google Hangout. So, yeah, expect more. It's really cool. Thank you very much. I shall see you later, and expect the video soon with all the crap bits cut out. Right. Yeah, guys.